Hello, Roxy. Hey, Keish. Welcome to another episode. We are definitely going to wait a couple of minutes to give people some time to come in. And if you're watching the replay, don't forget to skip past this and get straight to the show. Hey, Miss Cat, I'm glad you called alive. Welcome in. Blessings, Empress, welcome. Hey, Spice, how are you? Blessings, Empress, welcome. Hey, Spice, how are you? Don't forget, guys, and my bush babies, please hit that like as you walk in and get it out the way. Hit that like. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe. Take this time out right now. Just get that like right out the way right now. Baby, we got another ish show. Show. I'm telling you, it's like, what do you say? It's like, what do you say now? What do you say? And I also got a throwback video with Aaliyah. And she did her first performance. Why? Because we got to start looking at her. And if anything, if this is making us give her flowers, then maybe we should just look at the good side of it. Thank you so much, Miss Cat. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, this is a fair use. I mean, like it means something, but it means something. But this is still fair use content. Fair use, and fair use. Okay? Now, hey, Deborah. Welcome. Welcome. Man, when we hear this, we're going to make hopefully 5 more people come in here. But when we hear this interview, I didn't want to watch the whole interview. I like to be just as shocked as you guys. I like to be just as shocked. So my reactions are real, like really real. I hear a piece of it, you know, and scan through it and make sure there's no music. But I like to be just as shocked as y'all. I tell you, Hey, Miss Apples. No, we're gonna watch it right now. We're gonna watch it right now, Deborah. We're gonna watch well, you're gonna have to watch it again. Hey Crypto, welcome. Hola. Now, let's start this show. And this is okay, where is it? Thank you, Deborah. Uh-oh. What I do with it? What I do with it? Is it here? Hold on, let me see where it's at. I'm coming, guys. I gotta see what I did with it. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, let me check. Hold up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Woo wee. Don't forget, guys. This is brought to you by Real Life Productions. Real Life Productions. Real Life Productions. Now let's get this show on the road. Hey, Angel, welcome. Okay, let's get this party started. This is by Real Life Productions. Hey, Coffee. Y'all heard what Coffee said. Hit that like and like. She done put some pounds on. She looking nice. They got her nice and decent and stuff. This is crazy, but let's go.
So we appreciate you coming through. Now, for those that may be deaf, dumb, stupid, living on the rock, not seeing what's going on, you have been not only trending everywhere, but also you've made it to the Shade Room, Hollywood, and you're everywhere. And that's because, you come out and you have said that, hey, I am the inner child, the secret love child between Aaliyah and R. Kelly, which, of course, in itself is
crazy.
Mind blowing in itself as far as just even that allegation. So before we even get into that topic, I want to get to know, and we as an audience want to get to know Legena more.
Hey, Tiara.
Where are you from, first and foremost? Where were you born? Where are you from?
Okay. So I was raised in Detroit. That's pretty much all I know. Is Detroit. So as accounting how here that still offer questions, it's still we just gonna have to find out. You'll find out in my journey with me too. So and pretty much Detroit. I stayed in New York for a little bit, visited for a second. Texas, this place I would like to stay or more.
As technically, and a person as I ask questions. I guess the first thing anyone will want to know is, you know, how was your life coming up? Who raised you as from a child to adolescence? You know, who was in your life at this time, and you know, what information were they giving you at this time as far as even who you are?
Okay, so my memory was with my mom being in a set house, like a 4-family flat type of house or a 2-family. It had other people, but it wasn't an apartment type. And I think that's when my mom probably died, and that's when I started seeing my father for visits. And I was with a man named Nana. He raised me all the way to 2007. So we kind of moved to house, different house. We always have to abruptly leave all the time. And then when he left in 2007 to be a home health aide in New York, then that's when I was shipped around with my grandfather's baby mother's family, and that's.
Hey, Desi.
It just been shipped all over.
Man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, let's stay right there for a second. How was life for you growing as a child, you know, coming into womanhood and things like that? How from your recollection, was it a fun time? More so trouble? Were you like?
It was more of a Cinderella effect for me, as far as having to always move. So, which each people, they come with their own sets of rules and things, how the ways how they process things or deal with things. So I had to learn each personality and mood. So I had to study people, and I had to do that in school as well, because I was different schools. I went to like 3 or 4 different schools in 1 grade and 7th grade. So it's a lot of different movement for me. So learning with different people, and for me, it affected me as far as I just had to be observant and listen think before anything else.
Now, after she finished this bunch of bull crap, right? After she finished this bunch of bull crap, I'm going to fill in some of the gaps. After she finished some of this bull crap. Somebody sent me an article, but I have seen I already saw it already on Dr. Blue's channel, which is a phenomenal channel. But she also has something else on her channel. I could speak upon it, but I didn't speak to her. So if she pops in here, then I'll ask her, can I show it to you guys? If not, y'all could go over there and watch it. But I'm still going to explain some stuff to you guys, okay? All right. After we finish listening to this bunch of bull crap that people is entertaining and even giving her a chair, she deserved to be on a couch talking to a doggone therapist. She deserved to be talking to a therapist or something, not on the blue chair. That wig. Hey, Susie. Mwah. The interview with Blocky, they asked all the right questions, but she answered in blocks and sometimes skated around, only because the interview she's doing with other people. Ain't she talking to Gooma Big Ed? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Cocaine. Hey, sweetie. Oh my goodness. If so, I want to I wish Dr. Blue pop in here because that I already somebody sent me an article, but she has something else, a picture. But I want to get her permission. If she pop in here, I will ask her, can I use it? But we know it's a waste of time. We know that. We know. We know. And it's sad. This is beyond sad. Because a lot of people need to be heard, but damn. Dag on it. And then they trying to talk about they was in a car talking about got $5,000 for the $5 dusty wig. Oh my goodness, that's hustling backwards. They don't even hustle. But now, oh yeah, that's LL. Hey, Shawnee Pooh, what's up, my baby? Yeah, my Shawnee Pooh. But talk about, oh, that's LL Cool J's son. I'm like, no, he looks more like K Solo. Look at that boy nose. Look at that boy nose. That could be K Solo's son. Hey, April, welcome. Someone said that they seen the pic of the lady that she looked like. She sound like she from the islands. All them car shops should have stayed her way. Better than that. See, the people are supporting this. See, this the part where Jaguar is sort of legally covered because the people were supporting this. Hey, Judy, welcome, sweetie. The people are supporting this. That LL Cool J dude was from a comedian. It was basically well, he still looked like K Solo. Y'all remember who K Solo was? Hey, Dre. You know what? But do you know her father has a name? I think she really has lineage because her father's Nigerian. And he also has the name of a famous football player that has that name from Nigeria. She may have real lineage in real life. She may have from her father's side. I think she barking up the wrong tree. She barking up the wrong tree. She should have went to them other people that's making money that has her name for real. Now, like I said, we're going to get into filling some of these gaps. But I'm only talking because some of you guys are coming into class and I don't want y'all to miss too much. All right, let's go. Hey, to why? Oh, Ghana. Well, yes, Ghana. Jaguar calling African scammers, stereotyping them, but she's actually one. Yes. Hey, Julie. Hey, my baby. Welcome. Girl, I had to do my dinner early because I can't eat too late. But let's let this thing go on. Before I let it continue to go on, let me just put this out there again. And I also want to put this. So let's hear about her father in there. Yes, her father's from Ghana. I'm sorry I said Nigeria. Please, Nigerians, don't get me. Don't get me. I meant to say Ghana. But I'm still saying there's other people from her country that has the same name. I know, right? If she could get it wrong, I could get it wrong too. She took a whole family. I just messed up the country. She took a whole person daggone life. Dag it.
Interact with these people because they all have a different type of pinpoint type.
I hear you. Well, I'm glad, again, to even, get this story is amazing as far as what implications it show.
Yeah.
So let's start at the end and let's work our way backwards. You, first and foremost, you yourself came out and said, hey, these are my parents.
Yeah.
How long were you in knowledge of that? How long were you feeling that? And also, what made you yourself come out and say it?
So
that camera's terrible.
these are memories I had, but I couldn't explain away. For my dad, I used to refer to him like the first guy, my first dad, until I got my other dad. But I used to didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell anybody because I'm like, it sounds crazy. Nobody gonna believe me if I said my first dad was R. Kelly. I used to sing his songs in music class, and he just left me after his trial. And then,
Child, what trial you talking? What trial you talking about? I just want to let y'all know, hey, Mary P. Poppins. Just let that sink in. Yes, I just want to let y'all know. The footage is very choppy and it's not me. So close your eyes and listen. Because I keep telling you, when you do things that's messed up, the internet mess up on you. First and second daddy. Girl. A first daddy, a second daddy. Yes, ma'am. Yes. But it's choppy. Yes, it's choppy, but that's their stuff. It's even worse when she go off script. Thank you. But that's because when you lying and you ain't telling the truth, the internet, the camera doesn't even work with you. The internet doesn't even work with you. When you lying, look what happens. It's like the universe saying lies. Every time you see her face, that's lies. The universe saying lies. By any means necessary. Hey, Trey, welcome. And it was Skippy. I'm glad you got telling you. Y'all seen it before me. I like to be just as surprised as something you guys. So you guys are letting me know. So thank you. Hey, Tanny. They should have bust that pimple. Oh man. She done spread it out over the days, huh? Hey Monet, welcome, sweetie. Hey Black Intelligence. Where is the music? Hey Serenity. Hey love. Her third daddy got to be sassy or gumbable. You know what? Bye guys. See y'all later.
then it came my second dad, and he was there for a moment, and then he eventually had to go to his next work. So for having that kind of memories, and so it kind of made me not listen to his songs growing up as much. So I didn't know the magnitude of who he was as an artist, because I personally wasn't. It hurted me, it triggered me, and then the people around me didn't have the questions, or they had the answers to the question, and they wasn't allowed to tell me it. So, and then from my mom, I remember seeing her on TV when I was like very young. Maybe I was 5 because my age range is different. So from the memories I do remember of seeing her on TV, and then my grandma saying not to say that, and then the neighbor in the house that I mentioned.
Welcome.
I was living in that house, and then we visited somebody's house. And then I see my mom on her video, More Than a Woman, and I'm like, there she go, like.
Exactly.
Is this her? Like, she looked different. Her hair is different. And I'm like, it probably is her. And I'm like,
my baby.
This might be her. And then when she died, I wanted to differentiate her from the woman that I knew as my mom, and her to accept it better. So I just didn't say nothing, because then I'll never see her again, because the type of relationship we had, she always kept her word. When it took a long time sometimes, but she always, when she said she was coming. So I just held on to that faith, and then.
Damn, Camera don't want to work for her.
What we're saying here is, before even all the allegations, Robert Kelly, R. Kelly, he is one of the most, what people may say, talented, individuals in the R&B genre, or even in music genre. And for Aaliyah, for what she was going to be and what she was going to do in her life, she was one of the greats.
Yeah.
It has been confirmed that there was a relationship there.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to know, I am the daughter of Rihanna and Chris Brown. Y'all didn't know that Chris Brown and Rihanna, I am the daughter of Rihanna and Chris Brown, the long lost daughter that y'all don't know about. Chris Brown is my father, and Rihanna's my mother that y'all don't know about it yet. So I'm going to go on all these shows and let everybody know about my mother, my father, Rihanna and Chris Brown. Happy Ash Wednesday, sweetie. Hey, Monet. Hey, Brandon. Trouble woman. Maxine, how are you? Makita Nutter. Hi, baby. April. Miss Red Brown Goddess. Thank you, guys. Now let's get back to the story as we get sick, right? My mother is Cleopatra. My dad is Darth Vader. Yes, I have a story to tell. Everybody, I keep telling you guys in every show, we need to all call Jaguar right now and let her know about our real parents. Everybody call her. She's going to help us get, to our real parents, because Chris Brown owed me some money. He owed me some money. And my mother's a billionaire. My mother's a billionaire, and I want to see my two siblings. I'm very upset that, she had, my two siblings was at the Super Bowl, and she never showed me. Remember when she got fat? That was me. Hey, Brenda. Good evening, sweetie. Cut the bull-ish. Hey, how you doing? Jag is your auntie, uncle on your daddy's side. So I think I need to be heard. Why is she not promoting her music and going on tour? That's because it is work. It's work. And she's about bullish. She's about bullish. That takes work and dedication. Hey, Linda. Welcome, sweetie. You know what, Coffee? Did you see her pic? Read my post when you get a chance. Where your post at? Which pic you talking about? Probably the one I'm going to show later. Don't say it, but give me a clue. Y'all have my email. Hey, Blue Rain. Y'all got my email. Y'all can email me. Somebody emailed me the article. But it's something else. It's on Dr. Blue, but I could tell you guys about it. But if you guys want to see it, yeah, check out Dr. Blue. Hey, little boss, let it. Hey, little boss, let it. Her real family is more than the Barretts. Hey, Nazir. She would have had a better chance. Oh, this thing is moving. She would have had a better chance with this lie saying she's Grace Stone's daughter. Yeah, I need that picture. I need that picture. I need the picture. If somebody could send me that picture, I appreciate it. If somebody send me that picture, I would gladly appreciate it. David Ruffins and Gladys Knight is your Oh man, you are so talented. David Ruffins, your daddy? David Ruffin, your daddy, Nasir? Oh, wow. You are so talented. Hey, my sis Spoony Fee. Hey, my YouTube sister. How are you? Hey, Bella Rose. This girl sold her own. This the itch. This I call it the itch. SHIT show. This is the itch show. Yeah, we got to go right. That's right. Yeah, shoot. Y'all know my pappy, Chris Brown and Rihanna. Chris Brown owe me some money. you Nails Carter love child. Shoot. And everybody called Jaguar and let her know. Oh, Julie, thank you. Julie, man, I made it rain up in here. She made it rain, baby. Ow. And let's get back to this show. Oh, you next in line to be president because your stepdad is Obama. Oh, wow. I'm with Nasir, though. She had me on the midnight train to Georgia. Ooh, Nasir. That's where you was made at? Wow. I can't wait for you to tell your story, Nasir. Tell your story. Go call Jaguar like right now. Call Jaguar and let her know about the midnight train to Georgia. Their demons know each other in hell. You know what, DJ Nashville? That's because people was paying for it. Some people like to Hey Bella Rose, how are you? Some people like stupidness. Like some people, I don't know, they like to pay for stupidness. And they call it I have a heart. No, you ain't got no heart. The heart don't do stuff like that. But some people, so as long as people gonna pay for it, not as much as people gonna watch it, as much as people gonna pay for it. Yeah, girl, Mona, he gonna tell a story. Hey, Miss She, how are you? So long as people paying for it, they're gonna give it to you. People sending them cash apps, they're gonna give it to you. Clicks and views, they're gonna give it to you. It is what it is, and we're here for it. Oh, thank you, Ladybug. She done made it rain in here. Ow. Now let's get back to this show, this shit show.
They did, from what we've seen in like Surviving R. Kelly. I don't know if you watched. Have you watched Surviving R. Kelly or anything like that?
No.
Don't even worry about watching.
Kingdom.
But it was shown that yes, they were in a relationship. Leah's parents knew about it. There was possible unborn child. They had romance. At their age, it was confirmed at least through what we've seen in court documents as far as a marriage annulled.
Yep.
But what we know is that no child was ever born of them. Archie went off. Matthews went off and did his thing. She went off and did her thing. But what we also know, back in the 90s, you're able to hide a lot of things. You're able to, you can for 7, 8, 9 months, or you only show them to see. Back then, it's before social media. So it does make your story even more credible because it's like the possibility of it being there. So what I would ask you is, have you ever thought to verify the truth? Have anybody stopped you from trying to verify the truth? Have you attempted to verify the truth based on the memories that you've had?
Yes, I talked to my second family about my memories, and then they was all trying to say maybe it's a past life. It wasn't like a thing for me thinking I'm mentally crazy. So it was just more of, that's
Hola.
interesting. And they kind of brushed it off a lot. They wasn't saying nothing. They didn't say, oh, it's not true. Oh, you're lying. They just said, interesting, or let me post something about my mom online. Then they look at it and then they just hand me back my phone or something. Like, it's not like, oh, do you actually think, do you believe me or believe that? It was nothing like that. So for people saying that the media is saying that now, I didn't get that same energy. They made it, because they didn't try so hard to, it's not true, it's not true, made me believe myself even more, because I'm like, this is the emotion. And then
Trinity.
the emotion I have personally for my parents, it brings me to tears.
Trinity, you got a story to tell. You got a story to tell, baby. You got some good mammy and pappy there. But I like to say to you guys, let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Let's take the time and let's get these likes up. I mean, we got 225 people in here and 50 likes. Let's get these likes up so we could continue. Hit that like for me, please. Hit that like. Let's get these likes up. And it's not moving. My bush babies, come on. Come on with the likes. We got to get these likes up so we could continue. If you forgot, it's okay. Hit it. Come on, we need some more. We need like 5 more likes. We need like 5 more likes. Let's get these likes going. We should at least have 100 likes. My bush babies, come on. We need 5 more. And don't forget, if you are new to the channel, take this time and hit that subscribe. Let's hit that subscribe like right now. So we ain't got to keep stopping the show. When you come in, hit the like. We don't even know. If you're in the bushes, we won't even know you did it. It's a secret. But hit that like. Show the page some love. I'm tired of this girl and her lies with her darn scammer. And that's it. That's all. Khalees and Nas is your godparents, your fairy godparents. Is it on paper? It's so bad. That the damn camera is glitching. Come on. We need 2 likes. We need 2 more likes. We just need 2. Like, just 2 likes so we can move forward. 2 likes so we can move forward. Just 2 more likes so we can move forward. 2 people. Just 2. Thank you so much. Now let's get back to this show. And yes, I have to stop and read you guys' comments because you guys' comments is better than this. Hey, Zenobia, welcome, sweetie. Oh my goodness, coffee and water and Shantae. Oh my God, it's just y'all 2 in here. Just 2 mods. I know y'all can hold it down. Y'all gonna have to hold it down, baby. But y'all good at what y'all do. It's only y'all 2. Oh, Miss Leo popped in. Thank you. Y'all got some help from Miss Leo. Miss Leo, you came in on time because Coffee was by herself. Her and Shantae all by themselves. Yes, this too much. Yes, sounds of deceit. Yes. No, she just popped. I'm glad she did. So y'all got some help. Now let's get back to this show.
It makes me feel away, and I'm not the type to move out of emotions as much or trying to actions. I'm more of a thinker. So me coming out is because I have some answers that I found myself, and I believe in myself, my heart.
So I have to ask you then, what made you want to share this information with the world? Because sometimes some people will know these things and they'll take it to their grave. Tell us what made you, and what did you expect after you brought it out to the world?
From the messages my mom left me in her songs, as far as 1 in a million, it's a code, it's a clue. I have a 1 in a million type of eye condition where it's a different pigment, or it's different colored a little bit. So that's the 1 in a million type of eye disease. And also from Anastasia still. That's 50 Shades. Anastasia from the Anastasia movie, as far as her song. And then you see it was a girl that was adopted, and then she finally met her family. And also Erica Kane. It's All My Children character, where she had 2 daughters. One was adopted that she was raped by, sorry to say that word, but the R word from a famous person when she was 14 years old, and her mother, they had a baby for adoption to bring it up, see the girl would forget it.
So with that being said, with you coming out and, kind of letting the world know, you ruffled a lot of feathers where people were like, what? And like you said, normally people will shut down rumors immediately. These rumors haven't been shut down as even I would expect for them to be shut down, with proof showing that, anything is of the contrary of what you're saying. So what did you expect, even with coming out and saying this, and or having these thoughts and having these feelings, and letting your memories out and kind of saying this? What did you expect how did you expect the world to receive you? The
same way they're receiving it now. The same way. I'm crazy, but I admire and love. It's so hard to try to dispel what I've been saying. I felt like I needed to see, because they did that to me privately, and I knew who I was, and I was kept trying to reach out and try to reach out. So that's why I wanted to contact Jaguar, Wright, as far as asking her to help me, because she knows how extreme this kind of world can get, and she survived it. And I like how my mother would have probably ended up, or to speak her truth, or who knows. She survived the industry. So,
and it's crazy because we actually have Jaguar right here behind the camera, and I actually want to ask Jaguar Wright to as far as advice, what did you feel when she reached out to you, when she told her truth? Because you come from a lot of people who have had lies and are now, not saying I don't want to say to use the word exposed, but let's say some things are coming to light. And now you're seeing another situation where things are coming to light. What were your thoughts when she reached out to you, if you don't mind to speak?
By the way, I just want to shout out your edit in dialect, because the word exposed it's played out. It's old. It's whack like a Jerry curl waiting to die. We're going to change it to illuminate.
Oh.
There are things that are being illuminated.
No cut. She got her real daddy, Mr. Nana.
So
Nana's her real daddy.
She reaches out to you.
Yeah.
She has this story, and therefore, it piques your interest. I'm assuming at least a little bit, and therefore we have her here in Dallas.
Yeah.
We have her here by own accord to even want to speak on this scenario. And she was able to do the Philadelphia podcast. Do you feel like her story is one of many based
Absolutely. I do not believe that she is special. I do not believe that she is a rare case. What I do believe is that she is the most important story, because she is one of the shunned children of the entertainment industry. These niggas, they do all kinds of wild shit. and then they fuck up,
No, that's her father
and then they
name.
want to erase reality like it never happened.
Her real father name.
Yeah.
And there are so many of these children, like Legena Gold, who are victims and casualty of their brazen narcissistic.
Recordings just got better.
Oh. Oops.
It's so it's now.
Her. Now you got the little LL Cool J baby. The what's his name? Love Benji. Ain't your name Love too?
Yes.
Hey,
It's like a
welcome.
now Diddy got the new baby Love. Like what is this? Some kind of underground sex trafficking railroad?
Oh gosh.
Something going on.
Let me ask. When you saw a situation like where the Love Benji guy comes out saying, "Hey, LL fathered me," and you see there's a resemblance there. What are your thoughts when you see something like that? Because this happened after you came out publicly.
And I'm like, his name Love too. Like
That's the first thing.
I'm like, that's kind of it's not coincidental at all. And I believe his story. I believe they do things like this. They always
said the magic word.
Mm-hmm.
The magic word he said was NDA. You know what NDA stands for?
Yes.
Nigga, don't ask. Let me go turn that off.
Right. A non-disclosure agreement for those who in the political world. So I have to ask you then, for those that might say, Legena, you don't resemble R. Kelly, Aaliyah to a T.
Yeah.
What would you say to that as far as someone saying that, hey, you don't look like your dad, you don't look like your mother? You know, normally
I have two words: DNA and biology. So everybody don't look like their parents. Everybody look like somebody look like their grandparents. Somebody look like the great grandparents or the great auntie. That's how, especially if you're in a Black community, you have different shades, different variety of Blackness. So.
Oh yeah. No, I have three sisters.
Yeah.
All by the same mother and father. If you saw us all together, you'd be like, there's no way.
Okay.
One is light as hell. Others dark. I mean, it's crazy. So trust me, I know exactly where you're coming from. I know exactly what you mean. Now, do you ever feel like there could be a chance possibly that maybe you are the child of Aaliyah, but a different father? Or you're the daughter of R. Kelly, but a different mother?
I thought of it, but I believe I'm my mom's child. So if she has a different dad somewhere, another guy that's willing to, engage with a teenager, then. But I also remember him visiting me.
Exactly.
So when he kind of figured like
he was in her life.
He was in my life. So he would have done a DNA test about me too. So.
Yeah, I personally feel like R. Kelly had a different kind of for him to even have been intimate with Aaliyah. What are your thoughts on that scenario as far as just age of what that mother and fatherhood could be for you?
It's horrible. To know that like somebody I once loved and like very appreciated, I feel like he couldn't do no wrong in my eyes, just to find out in school like he did, and it's like now as a adult, it explains certain things, questions I had as a kid. Why can't I have been with my parents the same way? But now I know why, and I know why my grandma reacted that way.
Right.
So
I must ask you then,
because she lying.
Could be emotional as far as just even speaking on the topic. It was August of 2001 in which we lost Aaliyah to a plane crash.
Yes.
Is jumping because she lying. And welcome, K Bless. Welcome here. It's not me. It's their video, because when you lying, the camera can't take it. The camera like, damn this, okay? You lying. So every time you see the camera shaking, and you see it shaking, that means her ass is lying. That's why it's a glitch. I think that glitch is a jump editing. They definitely edited to stop rolling to get Jag to coach the answers. Could be. I believe it's the spirits messing it up. That's what I believe. Exactly. That's why that exactly. Sleep in peace, beautiful Aaliyah. Hey, Mika. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to make faces. Oh, please watch your language. Hey, Tracy. Or Tracy. That's Jaguar scammer duffel of Wi-Fi. Thank you, Coffee. I tell you, it's the spirit. I believe it's the spirits. Because every time she get the lion and she turn around, because she got to lie and she got to think about it in her head, the thing starts shaking. Hey, how you doing, Trey? Welcome in. Welcome in. They edit out parts. It's the village. It's the spirits. The spirits like, oh no, don't you know? Your lies. She's throwing up that pyramid though. Let Aaliyah rest in peace. That's what I say. Hey, we as viewers should stop giving Jaguar. I mean, we as viewers should, but see why it needs to be covered is because people are sending their money. People are sending their money, and people really believe this. So you have to have it to whereas if people go to search, hey, hi, Yellow, hey, Nina Loves, if people go to search for this, maybe they'll come across the people that's going to tell you the truth, like has evidence. So that's what makes us important because we bring in the evidence. Now, as far as watching them directly, people should stop watching it. But you have to have a balance. You have to have a balance. So if they're going to bring you the bull crap, then we have to balance it out and tell you the truth about the bull crap. So let's get back. Let me check my likes. So, so that's probably why some content creators know they're not clout chasing. It's just that we have to have a balance. So when people go look it up, they can see a lot of the content creators, they're doing such a phenomenal job. They're doing a really good job. Hey, 40. They're doing a really good job bringing them facts and that evidence. Now, we didn't have a balance and content creators wasn't covering it. You would never know these things. That's right. Let her go. My thing is, if it's all about her finding the truth, but who her so-called parents, why haven't they? Ain't no girl, ain't no DNA. That's all a joke. It's all a joke. That's like she said, they're not taking a lie detector. There is no DNA. There is no lie detector. There's none of the above. You guys sit back and wait for that if you want to. You wait for it. And don't forget, guys, take this time out. Hit that like. Let's get these likes up. We need like at least 6 likes. We need like at least 6 likes. I'll take 5. I'll take 5 likes. I'll take 5 likes. I will take 5. I'm glad there's no lie detector because if you believe a lie, she might pass it. They ain't paying for no lie detector. They lie detector, they gonna make it themselves. Just like the doctors, they gonna make it themselves. And we're gonna uncover some stuff as we keep moving. As we keep moving forward, we're gonna uncover some stuff. Yes, we are. Let's finish watching this glitch because the spirits is in there, baby.
Was not supposed to happen. Player was overweight, leaving a video shoot for Rock the Boat, and these things happen. So me, I'm a little older, so I was kind of like aware. Like I think I was at IHOP when I found that out, and it was just so unbelievable. But the problem was, the world was shut down by that news. But then 9/11 happened literally a couple of weeks later, where New York was attacked, which maybe took a little bit of what was going on with Aaliyah away from that, and therefore now we're focused on this war in Iraq and things. Again, I know you're a child at this time, but for this stuff to be happening, you're young, to see the passing of Aaliyah, but then also, America getting attacked. And I don't know how much you know at this time, but even retrospectively looking back, what are your thoughts as far as just losing the world, losing Aaliyah, you losing Aaliyah, just everything that happened with that, and then of course us having to respond to the New York attacks right after.
The thing about it is, when I found out my mom died, it was through her Rock the Boat video, so that was already happened, and I didn't know until probably a year later. And for the Twin Towers, I kind of don't remember it actually either.
Oh, thank you.
It was just a foggy history.
I
might be able to remember it through the hypnosis I'm going to be doing in Philadelphia, but.
So I'm going to touch right back to that. Well, actually, let's talk about it now. So, Philadelphia TV Network, and I want to definitely shout out Jaguar, Wright, shout out Goomba for what they're doing, and the stories they're bringing to light. Because again, a lot of people are able to speak up now on things that they wouldn't speak up on before. Jaguar kind of opened up somewhat the floodgates of being able to tell your truth, and that's all it is. Can no one tell you what your truth is, except for you? Whole lie, whole fabrication. My truth is my truth, and can't nobody tell me different because this is the way I see it. You are willing and said openly that you're willing to go through a hypnosis process. Basically, a hypnosis process can not only unlock memories, be able.
But like I said, let's give a shout out to Real Life Productions.
Those memories while you're in the process. Have you ever been through a hypnosis process ever?
I remember a guy that I worked with as an online casino dealer. He was hypnotizing people, and so that was my first time seeing anything being hypnotized. Or I wasn't the one that been hypnotized, but maybe because I didn't trust him in that situation. But I've seen somebody literally been hypnotized, and he told her to do a lot of things, and I've seen it. So I'm like, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
And that same person is actually in trouble by being intimate with certain people he hypnotized. And the casino world is small too, so I heard different stories from that same guy. It was talking about the same. So, yeah.
There was also I want to speak to R. Kelly. Again, I know you haven't watched Surviving R. Kelly, but he is currently locked up for 30 years for trafficking underage girls. He, of course, had 3 different cases. One dropped, one convicted him of 30 years, the others looking for 25 years. He's still here. What are your thoughts, as far as when you're going through that scenario?
My thoughts is for the female or the victims that he hurted. And as a human being, I'm on their side, because if somebody was to do that for somebody he cared about, then he should understand other people care about other people too. And wrong is wrong, regardless. And it hurts me as the young me, and to know, but not really the adult me. And I understand. I still need to overwork my own trauma with that situation. So it's kind of hard to really say on that matter as much.
I have to ask you then, I think you were able to speak with Azriel Clary's father just yesterday. How was that conversation? I mean, do you know the story of Azriel Clary? She was one of the 2 who actually, even during his trial, was basically live-in. They were there still up until a certain point, but they were actually there fighting for him. They were on Gayle King. trying to defend his name, defend his honor. How was it talking to her father, and what are your thoughts of her? Because I believe she's way younger than you.
Yeah.
And she, of course, was, in a relationship with R. Kelly. What are your thoughts as far as talking to her father, and also what the situation she went through and probably is still going through?
For talking with him, I felt remorseful on behalf of my father as far as father and daughter love, and
that's the spirit.
I still feel that way, that remorse for his victims, like I done it myself, even though I didn't. And also, I stand at my mom was a victim of him too, so I just see my mom and these many females or many people that he hurted. And far as seeing that I had to Google her, so that she still had a side, but it's a thing called the Stockholm syndrome. So I'm pretty sure that's where she probably got that admiration for him, from that Stockholm syndrome.
Right. What do you feel? Aaliyah's not here to speak for herself as far as what she was going through at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But what are your thoughts as far as people in the music industry, people going on in the music industry, or just in the entertainment industry in general?
Weak people target weak people or strong people, and I don't get it from a human standpoint. I don't get it, and I see the wrong in it. And people like my father deserve to be locked up or punished for their crimes. It's certain things you don't do. It's certain things you should strive not to do. And because of that power, or the power they think they have, they succumb to a lot of things.
Exactly. So I have to then ask, R. Kelly himself has stated that, he was tested at a young age. He been open about that.
Yeah.
His brother, who was on the documentary, confirmed that we had an older family member that I'm
disappointed with her too, actually.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? Because this kind of forms the man to be who he is in a sense.
Yeah. Because the thing is, it's hard, because as a grown up, I'm like, well, why would you do that to your own? Why would you do that to kids? And for you to do that, because I know I wouldn't be here. Why would you do that as a sister, as an older one? Because I know she was like a teenager too, but she was older and she should know better. And I'm like, where did the root of this came from? And was it somebody else did it to her? And then the next one is like, where do we stop? And these people need help. And I resent her for doing that to him, and also I resent him to doing that to other people. So
speaking of help, do you feel like even having this knowledge and these thoughts that that you needed any type of therapy, any type of psychosomatic treatment or anything like that? Like, how has that been going for you?
I already reached out to a therapist before I got hospitalized, so I was already trying to process. To my doctor, I needed anxiety pills, and because I had a panic attack like 2 years ago. So
you know what caused that panic attack? Do you know what it was about? I mean, I know you don't really quite, panic attacks come from anywhere, but do you kind of feel where that was coming from?
I was by myself, and I was like, I felt like I lost something, and it was a secret I needed to know. So I was asking the people around me, and then they was all being very suspicious. They was acting very sus. And I'm like, so it just kind of made me more nervous. And then something happened to me in Cleveland. And when I wanted to move out to Cleveland, so it was a lot of situation there too. Like I felt like I was getting forced to stay in Detroit and forced in. So it kind of made me get a panic attack.
Wow.
Something else. And it probably can be able to come forth with by the
hypnosis.
Yep, hypnosis. Thank you.
So I'm curious. You said you had got clinical help before, like you've been hospitalized?
No.
Okay,
That was
so
my first time ever.
wow. So how was that for you as far as how the doctors treat you? How like did they reality check? I mean, how did shit, man?
It brought me to a point where I felt like people was questioning my words a lot, questioning my mentality, because the nurses deal with every kind of people, and the doctors and psychiatrists, they deal with a lot of people. And I'm like, I know I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not crazy. The only way you go there is if you're harming others or yourself. And I didn't do anything. I was just in my own house, expressing myself online, my truth. And I was in there, and the nurses, they strapped me up. Well, the police came to my house. It was like 8 officers all together, 2 to 3 EMS people, workers. So they all came for me, and then they strapped me up. And I'm like, I'm not even harmed. People looking at me like I'm dangerous.
Yeah, like, to be honest, were you doing something that would be conceived as dangerous, you feel?
Well, I was resisting the cops.
Before that, though, before the cops even got there.
No.
So 8 of them pulled up
Yeah.
to restrain you, I guess you could say.
Yeah, 5 of them was in my home, 3 was outside. It was
who was all there? Like, who called the people on you? Like, who was
the second family, the De Jesus. It was Zamonique De Jesus. She's a junior. She's that name after her mother. And then Shaquita De Jesus. They came. I was speaking terms. The other sister, her sister, I didn't see her for a year because we fell out, because she liked to hold my things from me. And so she came on the 5th. I went viral on the, I believe, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of February. And then the 5th of February, they came to my place with a police officer. And then they said they couldn't do nothing. And then I have a video, if you look at my my Instagram or Facebook, and and see them 2 ladies outside trying to make it seem like I was gonna kill myself. And I'm like, I'm not suicidal. You don't gotta worry about nothing. I don't want you here though, so you gotta leave.
Wow.
And then by the 6th day, by the 6th, which is the next day, they came again. She was almost naked all the way, and
do you feel this would happen if you didn't say
what I've been saying this since like August.
Maybe not.
And I've been saying that they had handlers for like 2 years prior to them. I went viral on
it hit the right ears.
Yeah, the right ears. Yep.
How was that for you going viral? Again, you hit the shade room and everything. How was that seeing that your face and you're everywhere? Did you expect that one? And how was it seeing yourself like with technically millions of views everywhere where people are looking at your story?
So right, I went to the hospital. So they, I seen that I was getting traction, and I'm like, good. As long as whether it was negative comments, I need people to see me, just because in fact I feel like they was gonna hurry up and try to stop me. So I needed people eyes on me. And in case they did take me, y'all know who it is.
Right.
And I'm not the first one.
Very true. Very true. Very true. So again, August, you've been saying this.
Yep.
But before August, how long were you wanting to say this? Wanting to come? Like, was it always in you to?
I wasn't sure. I kept denying because everybody kept saying, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about," even since I was a kid. So I'm like, maybe it's not true. Maybe it's not true. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe it is. And I'm like, the way I'm crying over this, the way I feel, this is not normal. I like for the second mom, when she had a stroke, I didn't know I loved her until then. And that's not normal to say that or think that. And also,
second mom,
they never invoked this kind of emotion. And I remember every trauma I had prior to a lot of things. So I'm pretty much remember the traumas I had. So it made me feel away. It was certain timelines in my memories. So I remember this because of what I went through.
Understandable. Now, also on Philadelphia TV network, outside of Hypnosis,
not?
You're possibly going to do a live DNA test.
Yes.
You want to do this, correct?
Yes.
This is what you want to do.
Yes, I want to do it. It's for me more than anybody else. And this is the memories. I just want to justify my memories and validate that and the emotions I feel. And hypnosis or ancestry, DNA type testing. But
so
something.
let's play it two ways then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it's true.
Yeah.
What would you want to happen next if you are the daughter of R. Kelly and Aaliyah? Of course, Aaliyah is not here no more, but I believe her parents still run her estate. R. Kelly is still here. I don't know who runs his estate. I'm sure his people still run his estate, but of course, it's to the negative. What do you want to happen next? Are you still living a normal life? I mean, are you pursuing to know more about your parents? Do you want acceptance from the world and also their families?
Hey, Chris.
What do you want to happen next?
I want to be able to get justice for my mom and to continue her legacy and make more people watch her and know who she is.
We know who she is.
Continue her legacy, but
we don't need you for that. We
for
know
my
who she
dad
is.
estate, I don't really have interest in it. Maybe his other children might, but
that's what I was gonna say. He has
me.
other children, which means that you're a relative by birth of the same father.
I would like to meet my siblings from him. I would do that. I kind of remember a little girl.
Oh Lord!
I think her name Baby Blue. My sister,
Baby Blue,
the junior.
Yes, the junior of his mother who passed away. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
I thought that was
and
grandma. Oh, have mercy. Hey,
too,
Mama.
I kind of remember her. Like I thought she was my mom's daughter too. So I'm not sure if they did anything weird with that situation or not, but we'll find out.
Yeah, no, and once we do find out again, Aaliyah, she had no other children, so therefore, also wait to no children, but could, and if it is,
I don't even know, Chris.
It'd be like, what today, right?
Yeah.
Now on the flip side of that, if DNA test is done, I gotta get your thoughts on it, and it comes back that no, you're not related to R. Kelly or Aaliyah. What does that do for you mentally? And two, what is your next step after that?
First, I'll probably get like a backup DNA or backup entry, something to have a second opinion, because just remember, I still feel, and I know people will go to the highest to change a lot of things. And if it's not it, then will go seek mental help and wonder why I'm getting these memories of being her daughter versus anybody else.
My girl said, back up. Hold up. This is slow. My girl DNA, where they do that at? If I haven't gotten to some of you guys, that's because the thing is moving fast. But let me back up a little bit and say hello to some people. Let me say hello to My Way 23. How are you? Madame, how are you? Welcome. Marie, welcome. Hi, Molly, welcome. Love, welcome. Elite Leo, welcome. Felinda, welcome. Mona, welcome. Hey, Chris, welcome. 47, welcome. Free Reign, how are you? Welcome. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Chanel, hi. Hey. I said hi. Beautiful Jim. Hey. Brenda. Al. Let me see if I missed anybody. And while we doing this, if you haven't hit that like, take this time out and hit that like. I just said Jag is a female nature boy. Exactly. My girl said, thank you so much, Free Reign. Don't forget, guys, if you are new to the channel, join the family. Hey, true vintage R&B fan. Whoop, whoop. That's right, baby. Miss T, baby. You know I'm going to need you. You know I'm going to need my honorary co-host. I need my honorary co-host, Miss T, baby. She's late for class because T, baby be everywhere. T, baby be everywhere, and she's the one that brings us the latest news. Hey, Fly High. Oh, thank you so much, Fly High. T Baby, click on that link, baby. T Baby, click on that linkity link. What about her twin brother that she get? We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to some other stuff. But first, we had to hear this crap, right? Yes, if I got to hear this crap, if I got to hear this crap, then you got to hear this crap too. Hey, Shirley Miles, how are you? Don't forget, guys, become part of the Love family. Hit that like and click that bell so you know when we go live. Click that bell so you know when we go live. I'm waiting for T Baby and Hollywood boss lady. Oh,
Hey, Sugar Love.
hey, baby.
This is this is that Devil Delcia.
Scamadelphia, yes.
This is a hot mess. She really pushing it to the limit, huh?
Baby. Baby.
But they say, you play stupid game, you win a stupid
Stupid
prize.
prize. Yes. Hey, Julie. Thank you so much. Julie always be supporting it, and it's, I'm glad, I'm so appreciative that she supports the channel and she makes it rain. Every little bit of support help, but like I said, I would do this for free. But ain't nothing wrong with supporting the channel. Because we don't need her clout.
Make it rain, make it
Murray,
rain.
we don't even need Murray. We don't even Oprah your mama. Hey, T baby.
Hey, Sugar, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. This is
Hey, Serenity. I see you,
our
girl.
other co-host, Boss Lady.
Hey, Boss
She's usually
Lady.
up on the main time.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, the streets have been pretty quiet today, except for this bombshell right here.
What happened, sis?
That we have to, huh? This
What did you say?
bombshell right here. I said the streets have been pretty quiet. I mean, nobody's really talking about it today. I expect something to happen.
Two other things. Somebody sent me
it's the Olympics.
Wait, not that part, but somebody sent me the other thing in the paper. Thank you so much, Karen. Appreciate you. But I'm waiting for I was hoping Dr. Blue pop in here so I can show you guys that. So I might not play it. I just might show it, but that comes from Dr. Blue. So somebody's supposed to send me something in my inbox also, and I'm waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Cause this, I mean, it's not the fact that we don't know. It's the fact that oh my goodness, thank you, Kay. You are definitely a blessing. Thank you so much for making it rain up in here. She making it rain, baby.
All right.
But the thing is that we have to keep pushing the truth. And it's to the point that, well, we're going to get to about her because as you see, is almost at the end. But we're going to get to more about her. But the question is why? Baby, you know what? I appreciate each and everything. Let me tell you something. Everything. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Because you know what? Some people could give you zero. Some people could give you zero. You took that kindness from your heart, and we appreciate it. Hey, Miss Winters, this this scam goes left. OnlyFans is their backup. If anybody watched that on OnlyFans, they are the stupidest people that they can be. If you're gonna watch this bull crap, that means you really have nothing to do with your life.
Watch
That
this
mean
interview right here on OnlyFans.
no, they
Oh,
saying, let me read it again. If this scam go left, OnlyFans is their backup,
oh.
allegedly. So I'm saying if anybody sit up there, what's up, guy? And if anybody pay to watch this on OnlyFans, then something is really wrong with you. You really need a life. If you're gonna pay to see just to hear this girl sit up here and lie. I thought this was mental illness and she really believed this, but now I think she's just lying. Now, she is on a spectrum. I'm gonna leave it right there. She is on a spectrum, but she's very smart. And I wish I was able to get that article with her in that Olympics. If you know what I'm talking about, T baby. But I need the article because
Yeah,
it was something
we,
to
we
read there.
yeah, we called it almost accurately a couple of nights ago. You
Hmm.
know, about like Albert Einstein being on a spectrum and uh, yes, Elon Musk is on a spectrum. I think even Mozart was on a
Well,
spectrum.
yeah, but we
Or,
have always
or with
said that.
Beethoven.
Well, we have always said that just because you're on a spectrum, that's only one part of your life. You can still be
Right,
intelligent. You could still be a manipulator. You could still be a lot. That's just one part of your mind.
right, one
Yeah,
part of
it
the
may,
brain.
right. That's only one part. So people just like to say, "Oh, they're on the spectrum." Yeah, they are slow, but they're also liars. They also manipulate. Because in that case, everybody on the spectrum would be doing the same exact thing, but they're not. All of them are not liars, are they? So these are choices people, some people that's higher functional. Thank you, love. People that's higher functional on the spectrums make a conscious the choice to do.
Thanks for the support.
So
I
people,
yeah, I believe this was like her golden ticket. This was her golden ticket.
maybe
I
she
don't want
was,
to.
may,
I don't want to ruin it for people that haven't seen this footage or whatever. But
maybe
she
she
just
like her
mentioned
daddy.
her. Huh?
Maybe she like her
Huh?
daddy. She believes she could fly. Now let me stop.
She believes she could do something, but what also with by watching this, what makes it even worse. I mean, she's just so giddy and happy, and since she's a star, it's just like it's crazy. And you know, this is only 15 minutes of fame, which is like only a few days. You
Hmm.
know, anybody's gonna have to produce this fake ass proof that you're gonna come with that she's gonna try and debunk. You know what I mean? And even when she does that, ain't nobody fucking with her. I'm sorry, ain't nobody
Hmm.
fucking with her. Nobody's gonna show any interest in that. The jig is it's up. But once
Yeah.
they show that, be prepared for the tomatoes and the shit talk, because they gonna end.
But see, some people know that, but some people want to go down in history, and it doesn't take away the fact that just like the other two girls who said they was Aaliyah's daughter is now linked with her, she is forever now linked with Aaliyah. So,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why some people do the craziness that they do. Sometimes, if people want to make the paper, they can't make it for doing good stuff. They'll make the paper, the front sheet for doing bad stuff. But it's forever from now on, because I checked myself. When you put in like Aaliyah's fake daughter, you used to see the other two. Now you got to stroll all the way down to see the other two who claimed they was Aaliyah's daughter, and all you see is her. When
Wow.
you Google it, all you see is her. You'd be
Mm.
amazed how many people covered this story. You'd be amazed how many people did shorts of this story. This girl is all over.
Mm. Mm.
And once you
Mm.
Google it, I mean, once you just go on YouTube, look at all the people who covered it.
It's a lot of people that covered it. Either it's somebody covering it live, or it's a whole lot of content creators that picked it up. I'll tell you that.
Hadia, welcome. Somebody y'all missed. God dang it. Eminem, how are you? MN, how are you?
Welcome back.
Tammy, welcome.
Where's the birthday boy?
He's celebrating his birthday.
Oh, okay, never mind. He's just
Yeah, I'm glad we got him last night. Yeah, but he got his wife, he got his family and
Oh
stuff.
yeah. He might come here later. They'll probably out to dinner or something. That's good.
Hey,
But
James, what's up? If y'all, she said a backup. Who does a? First of all, number one, when you do the DNA test, nobody is going to change it because you could put whatever name you want. Hey, Gary, you could put whatever name you want. And then only
then
thing you
she
do
said,
from there is put in an email. You put in the email and you put the code of it. You put the code there. So once they swipe, is this going to tell you who you're related to? And just because it may be Aaliyah or whatever, guess what? They have plenty of family. It's not going to come up that you're her daughter or R.
right,
Kelly's daughter. It's going to come up you're related to, and I think it depends if you put mother or father. So that's just going to be relatable. So you might not even get Aaliyah you might get R. Kelly, but you might get
yeah,
his daughter. She ain't gonna get none of them. But I'm just saying, if she so what backup DNA? No, they're not changing nothing because it's going. It goes into it goes into like a,
a system.
a
I think it,
laboratory.
A
it be
nation,
transferred
a
up.
nationwide database.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of Kev, here he go. Here he go. The birthday boy.
Birthday boy,
The
the
birthday
birthday boy,
boy.
the birthday boy, the birthday boy.
He been
Well,
over
I
there
yeah,
gotta
speaking
see
to
this
everybody in the chat for the past 5 minutes.
hi, bro. Hi, bro. What you say, sis?
I said, Kev's been over there hollering at everybody in the chat for the past 3 minutes.
He
I
likes
ain't
the
seen
cat. He
nothing.
loves the cat. That's what's up though. He loves the cat.
Who said she
He be
looks
catching
more
the
like
the cat.
Jaguar, Wright's daughter? Hey, what's up, boo? What's up, Obsidian? That's my baby right there. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful for Angela because her singing has become a part of my things to do, and I feel down because the laughter is inevitable. You know what? We're gonna send you in the closet. Hey, Chandelier B, welcome. Yes, everybody put them happy birthdays up there. I did ancestry DNA with my mom, and it matched us up. Then to our cousins, etc. She's going to be disappointed when she's not related to neither of them. It tells you where you're delivered from. Mm-hmm.
Right. But see, she's questioning the integrity of like the government. You know what I'm saying? Shit, of like the world, if you will. Talking about it may have been tampered with. Who the fuck are you? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to take that word out of my language when I start getting mad. I mean, but who are you to question, to think that somebody would go that far? Girl, you are twins.
So
You know
we're
what
gonna we're
Stockholm
gonna we're
syndrome
gonna
is?
get to
You don't
that.
know what twin towers is? The hell out of here.
You know what, a boss lady, T baby reminds me of you, right?
I know, huh?
Y'all
I
be
got my
everywhere. That's where she get Hollywood from. We gonna have to change you to Hollywood, Miss T. That's what we call her
yeah.
Hollywood. She is everywhere. And just like
I'm
you, we like come on up,
I'm
and
a
we be
replay
like,
gang member too.
come on up and give us the latest news. The boss lady be
All up and down. Beagle. I'll
oh
be on scope. What's that? Kaleidoscope. Whatever that's.
she every that's what we call her. You know what? You Hollywood boss, because you everywhere. And then when I looked at you, baby, I said she remind me of this girl everywhere. She's a boss lady junior.
It's a few of us that I be seeing them, you know, we quite consistent. You know what I
That's what
mean?
we
But
like.
we
That's
on
why.
Jaguar's neck.
So that's why we gonna
We on
start
her
calling
ass.
you baby Hollywood.
Okay, I'm gonna change my heading.
You is baby Hollywood. The boss lady is the original. You is baby Hollywood. But that's what we like. So, when you're part of the family, I don't get out. Y'all get out on them streets. And I'm glad that y'all come. Well, boss lady's part of the family. But I'm glad that y'all come and say, hey, check this, do that. And I appreciate you guys for that.
Yeah.
I thank you so much, T baby.
I mean, I usually
we're gonna have to do a Beagle rundown, probably on the weekend or something.
We're gonna do that on Sugar Babes.
Okay.
We're gonna do that on Sugar Babes or Tony. Hey Regina, welcome. I try to welcome all of you guys. Hi Linda, because that's how much I appreciate each and every one of you. And if I do not call out your name, that's because the chat go fast. Just say something else. I would definitely get to you, because I think every last one of you should be greeted, because I appreciate everybody that's in here. So I don't care if it's 500 people in here. I will be greeting 500 people, because you guys are worth it and you're worthy, and I appreciate you being here. So I will always, huh?
They could be anywhere else if they chose sugar.
Yeah, I always appreciate everybody. This was the Cash App puzzle. She kind of looks like Michael Jackson in the know.
Oh, in the wheels, huh?
The shade.
But you can't get it again.
And I like to give another shout out to my members. My members, thank you for being my members. I love you guys. The guys in the green, my members, thank you so much. Obsidian, I can't wait till Obsidian meet Chrissy, because they're going to have us cracking up. They're going to take over the show because their mouths are reckless. But Obsidian needs to meet Chrissy. Them two got to meet. Yep, the Wiz, when he had that snows of a nose. You can't win. No way, more like Bernie Mac. Hawaiian Heather said hi, boss lady, and Miss T.
Hi.
They're just making money off of her. That's not that she's not making money too.
She got to check for this.
And sometimes money is not money. Sometimes money could mean like I'm sitting here now, like nobody heard me before. Like I said, she like her dad. I quote unquote, she believes she could fly, and this is a dream that she always had. She dreamed to be famous, even though this is the famous on the lowest end that you can get. But compared to what she was trying to do before, didn't get her anywhere. So in her mind, everybody's after me. Everybody sought out after me. So she doesn't care about the backlash.
She ain't gonna be able to go nowhere for about a couple of weeks. Not alone.
I'll get your seafood bowl. Of course, brother. Of course, brother. You enjoy. You get the night off. But you better have your butt ready for work tomorrow. Because me and T Baby go get you. I meant Biggie's. Oh, Biggie's. You know what? The only checks you're going to get coming the 3rd from the SSI. But you got to remember, just because somebody has mental health problems or they're autistic, that doesn't mean they're not functional. That doesn't mean they can't think for themselves. They're just a little too bit. They just on the spectrum. Some of them go out to live very productive lives. And if you don't think that they can, then you are discriminating. So you have to be very careful when you speak upon
a lot of rights.
people.
They got a lot of rights last year through legislation.
Yeah, they have
to look them up, but they got a whole lot of rights. And messing around with disabled or mentally ill people is the wrong. You might as well go try and rob a bank.
Yeah, and then all reality, like even when we see some of them go on, they get married, they have kids, they have their own household. You know, they may be a little slower than others, but they're still living their lives. And we cannot assume that they cannot make decisions. Even though they're on the spectrum. So people may go, well, you know, they're intelligent, but yeah. But remember, this is different parts of them. They all of that. They are all of that and above. They are intelligent. They live their lives. Some of them are manipulators. You know, some of them have a life of crime. Some of them, you know, as you see what we see here, you know, some is that depends on where you're at in the spectrum.
I kind of have the feeling that her father probably made a lot of decisions for her, or some type of guardian. I said I kind of have the feeling that a guardian or a family member kind of was making, like she would go to them and ask them questions instead of making decisions on her own. You know what I mean? Like, you see this job right here? You think I should apply for it? Nah, they ain't gonna hire you. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like she would do that.
But again, that depends where she's at, because she might not need a guardian.
I think that's her issue. She's talking about she want to be free.
But we do have proof, which we're going to show later. We do have proof that she is on the spectrum. So now we don't have to worry about that anymore. We have that proof. You've seen it, right, T Baby? We ain't going to say nothing about that because we're going to show that later. You know, where is Dr. Blue? But where is Dr. Blue? Where you at, Dr. You know, so, and a lot of them too, when they feel like a lot of them feel normal, you know, they don't feel that they're not normal. Some of them don't go for the check no more. Some of them, remember, she said she didn't get a panic attack till she started getting these memories. But we know she was always on the spectrum, right, T Baby?
Yep.
We know she was always on the spectrum.
Yep.
And that was a good piece of, that was so good. I'm just going to show the picture. I'm not going to show the thing. And that would be from Dr. Blue. But first, but I already had the thing from the newspaper. Asperger's syndrome. Well, I don't know if she has Asperger's, because Asperger's is really like a social, that's like when you don't really like to be around people, as we see she likes to be around. But we don't know.
They're introverts. They don't really, she wouldn't be talking as much, like unless she's opening up. But they like kind of, they won't say nothing. One word, you know what I mean? Like probably constantly playing with something type of thing. You know what I mean? Like their attention, span is short.
But this almost finished because we got to get to the next part. I just wanted to greet everybody. So if I don't greet you while it's playing, my next pause, I will get back to you. Because you all, I'm thankful for all of you, and you all are worthy of being greeted.
That's right.
100% or 99, whatever the number is, showing that what it is. Technically, what or who would be your biological father, your biological mother, outside of these two people? Where were they at? What would they say in that scenario? Like, hey, do you have contact with them still to this day?
They came, the second mom came with the sister that my infamy in, but I didn't talk to her or see her, or she didn't. I haven't spoken to her in months actually. And with the second father, I asked him, I'm like, who my parents was, and I'm like, I remember you knowing who he was, and I remember you talking to my granddad, like, you are currently a living right now. Older than, so I'm like,
so are you
got some?
Are you able to either one tell us your age, tell us your birthday? Okay.
I think I'm either born in 1993, 1994, 1995. Even though when you see the one of the youngest pictures of me, it looked like I'm 5 years old in 1998. But they said I'm supposed to be 3 years old. I look like I'm 5, and you can see it on my page too. So, and then it explains why I grew like body hairs older than most girls my age.
Definitely. So, do you have young videos, pictures? Do you have a lot of that? Like as far as just old videos?
Now you know she ain't got nothing. Stop it.
He doesn't have any. I was living with him.
Of course he don't.
Pretty much.
Very coincidental. It's a coincidence.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have any,
Ain't
and
no
I was
damn
living with him, and not his baby mom, which is my grandpa's baby mom too. So it just.
Man, I'll say this, man. We've seen celebrities go through extensive measures to hide their children. I think Karl Malone was just exposed for having a child with a 13-year-old. Denied the child.
No, he didn't.
Forever.
No, he didn't.
And then finally, when they did a DNA test and it was his, the child support was too much for him, even though he was an NBA player. And he finally met him at 17 years old and said, "Hey, I got, you're already grown. I can't do nothing for you."
That part is true.
Book unforgettable travel experience.
He didn't hide him. He knew about that.
That's why you need your ass beat for that wig.
Huh?
I said Jaguar need her ass beat for that wig. That wig is atrocious. Look at the Jericho juice gonna start dripping out that bitch.
Well, if you don't start sending some more wig money.
Do you need talents? Like, you're
singing.
Yeah.
I don't believe they feed it into this. This what makes it even worse. I can't believe they're literally asking her questions, knowing that nothing this girl is saying is the damn truth. I would ask her how you feel, or I would let her know that I know this is made up in your mind, but I'm not gonna ask you, what do you feel about this? I'm not gonna ask her questions like, she ain't got no pictures. Thought they ain't got no, you damn Skippy, they ain't got no pictures. They don't know them people. Towards the hair, that's not a relaxed body. Of course you're not relaxed 12 hours. Mm-mm. Where's that donation money at? Get her. Hey, Lat
Who
Love,
was the
welcome.
stylist?
The
They look like
stylist.
some thrift store, like they went to the thrift store, probably even picked up the wig from there and brushed that bitch out. That's the
They done did. They ain't give the girl no dollar earrings. She got the Jaguar wear the dollar earrings. Why you didn't give her the dollar earrings?
But did you
the
see
same
did you see when
wearing.
Suge, did you see
Mhm.
when it was a video, I think she did it like this morning or something, and she was saying, yeah, you know, just give me your phone because they say I take your phone anyway. Anyway, just hand me your phone. And the girl didn't hand her phone. She was just looking at Jaguar like she was crazy.
No, that was a plot. Because remember, Jaguar was like, well, give me your phone. Well, they say you do everything I tell you to do. So she was basically saying, when I say that, don't pass
Right.
it to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then, oh, she drank that whiskey and all that other type of stuff. I'm like, and she's a grown woman.
She ain't grown. If she was grown, she wouldn't be sitting there talking to her ass. So no grown ups are around Jaguar,
No,
right?
she is about 27,
That's
28.
what I'm saying. Yeah, and age number she is, but as far as mentality, no one that has any kind of common sense is talking to Jaguar right.
Hey,
And she
Jason,
be listening.
welcome.
You could tell. You could tell Jaguar be listening to all of these lives, or she be replaying all of the content that's about this girl. Because when she go live, she talking and like she be trying to debunk or trying to clown. You know, like you said, the
Yeah.
text they said you having your phone or whatnot. So she be trying to like clear her name. You know, as
She had
this
no. She's
aggression
feeding
is
off of
fine.
us. You're right.
Yeah,
She's feeding off of us because after that came out about, and I don't. One thing I don't do is talk about kids, especially the ones that's not here. Look how quick she
right.
came. She fed off that and said, "Oh yeah, well of course I did that because they was out to get me, and the only way to
Yeah,
no right. So why you didn't Ben say that?"
she never said that ever.
Mm-hmm.
Ever, ever.
And then Jaguar talked so doggone much. She said that she had to put out to the gangsters, the mob in the street, that she didn't give a F about her son so that they wouldn't go after her son and kill him. She said so she put that rumor out that she didn't care about him so that they
So,
wouldn't get him.
so why you didn't
I
answer the phone
said,
though?
listen, that Jaguar telling on herself too.
Why you didn't answer the phone? Me and my daughter could have just had an argument where she could tell me, "Mama, I'm mad at you. I'm not gonna talk to you." And I'd be like, "Okay, don't call me then." And she called me right back on the
Right.
still answer the phone. That's
And keep
not
right on
fair.
talking like y'all conversation never
Yeah.
stopped.
When we have, she get mad at me, I call her the next day and it's like nothing happened. So
Right.
That's like my daughter, and I always end up
she
off the phone.
decided
Listen,
to.
child, girl, little girl, I know you grown and mother and all you, but you still my baby. Well, not my baby,
Yep.
but both of my kids, my baby. I always let her know I'm not gonna say everything you like, okay? I'm not just like
Mhm.
you didn't do half of the things I wanted you to do. You didn't do a third of anything I asked for you to do. I still love you. So I'm not going to say everything you want to hear, neither. But I'm the mother. I'm not supposed to say everything that you want to hear. But then
No, I'm your
I
mom,
might as well not be.
not
I
your
might as well not
friend.
be the mother.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna listen
A
to
real,
you, huh? What you
yeah.
say?
I was gonna say a real mother's love never dies, and it's also scientifically proven that it's a mother's hormone that drops when you give birth, when you're in actual labor, and sometimes that hormone does not, travel into your, it may take a while, which causes postpartum or whatnot. I forgot the theory of what it is or whatnot, But it has come out within the last few years. Like some people just don't have, that's why some people have favorites, or they just don't attach to the adult right away. Or, it just doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. The Jaguar is just evil. She just a demon any damn way.
Ain't no DNA test. Y'all wait for it. Like, and then she gonna get it. She got a backup.
Okay.
What's the backup? Because you can't get none of their saliva and stuff. So what backup you got? Okay, so 23andMe. Like, what's the backup?
Test
If
your
the
second
government
family.
missed, if the government,
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say test the Sawu. Test your twin brother. Test your mama and your fake mama and fake daddy. So you say, test them. You'll get the results right away in the same, not in the same way. That's gonna take a while, but still, why don't you do that? That'll shut everything down. You guys want to keep this game going, and it's just disgusting. It's so vile. It's just like, damn. People do anything, just to be seen, just just for people to know your name. It's unbelievable what this world has come to.
yeah, and then she got it to it as even if we never see her again, she's forever attached to Aaliyah, and that's what's sad. You put Aaliyah name in, and you put in like a fake daughter. There she go. There she go. It takes 2 to 4 weeks to get ancestry did. Oh Lord, Makita, we don't want to wait no 2 to 4 weeks for them to tell us no. But it does take that long. It does take that long. Where did the donated money go? I have no idea, but they probably been drinking it and smoking it and popping the pill in it. Who knows? Them things cost money. Habits cost money. Habits cost money.
A lace front. She should have had, a nice little, at least a jumper or like a, little jumpsuit or something, that button up with a little, you know what I'm saying? I would have made her look, presentable, business casual, whatever, but quite comfortable. You could tell I wasn't looking at the screen when I watched it. I was cleaning up. But, I didn't notice that she was sitting there like a statue the whole time. Every time I looked up, she was smiling. But I think that's a nervous thing that she does when she talks.
I don't know if it's nervousness. I think it's lyingness.
Yeah.
When you're lying, you have to keep going back in your head because you never know what question that they're going to ask you. So now you got to go back in your head because sometimes people act like sometimes you think, well, if they ask you to say this, if they ask you, sometimes people throw a curve in there. Prime example, money is hey, Bean Bean. Sometimes people throw a curve and they ask you a question that you didn't practice. So now you got to go in your head and like, damn, now I got to think of something. That's when you lie. That's what happens when you're like, hey, Marva, welcome. Hey, lots of love. How are you? That's what happens when you got to keep on lying and then you don't practice for it. So now you got to find something that fit that question. And then she hasn't been taught under Nature Boy to know how to walk around questions and answers.
So as a journalist, what have the hard questions? You're supposed to have at least 3 hard questions in your interview. You're sitting there coddling this bullshit, which makes you a part of this shit now too, sir. Better take it down.
And then she's trying to bring in Kirk Franklin's son, and he's another one who has issues. Yep. But you can't compare them because see, the difference is his last name really is Franklin. So all of these come about thrown away kids. No, he's not thrown away. She doesn't exist, and he's not thrown. He has his father's last name. So he is known. Now, what
That's
whether
amazing.
whether the case if his father deals with him or not, that's on them. But no,
Mm-hmm.
them are two different situations. They're
Yep.
not like, well, both our parents. Well, no, ain't no both of y'all parents did y'all dirty. Her parents took care of her the best way they could. You got parent problems with your family, but at least we know
Yep.
that is your family. Hey, Rebecca,
That
please
you have
let
a
one talk
problem
at a
with.
time.
That she has a problem with because of their finances, because she felt that she was robbed of a life of luxury. It ain't that easy. I'll tell you that now. It's not easy. On the sounds of it, your parents probably weren't even together that long. You guys experienced, homelessness or whatnot. You don't know what your parents are going through. It seems like, well, at least they didn't have you out in the street. They didn't have you sleeping in cars, but you may have slept in cars. But you can't do that. You don't persecute your parents when they're going through hard times, because everybody has gone through a hard time where they don't know where they're not going to make it. That is so unfair. That's the worst thing that you could do to a parent. The worst thing is blame them because of hardship. Shoot, what about all the people that was affected in the pandemic? So all the, that got laid off or, couldn't find a new job. So what, they going to start saying these rappers and shit they dads and whatnot to get the hell out the house? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, now, let's come to a clear consensus on this. This is just, it's just a sob story. At the end of the day, I feel for her, but her issues is not an issue that she's trying to put on display here. It needs to be taken care of by other professionals, and I do mean professionals, not a Jaguar. Wrong.
Listen, he can't even enjoy his dinner in peace. Go through something with yourself. Go through something with yourself. But you know what's even sad? Oh, Dr. Blue, I wish she could come in tonight. But the thing is, I seen her this morning. One thing I already had because somebody sent it to me. But she came across something else, which I might just show the picture, but I wanted to say, hey, I cannot show your picture. You know what I'm saying? But I just might show it. But she, like she said, she has her name and everything on it, so you know where it come from. But I wanted it myself because I wanted to read the article itself. That's just the picture, but there's a whole article there. There's a whole article there. So I wanted that to read that article as well as the article after we watch Aaliyah a little thing. Then we're gonna get back into this one. You know, ah, this is just ridiculous. It's like, what do you say? Like, what do you say? What do you say?
That's why I
And you could tell because they have the interviews before. You could tell when the spirit don't agree with this stuff. You could tell Aaliyah is messing up everything. Aaliyah like, no, every time, don't you? Aaliyah like coming. Aaliyah messing up this whole interview. That spirit like, no, I'ma have you looking like a robot. Then you're gonna be still. This whole entire thing is all messed up. The whole interview, the production. How is that possible? Then some people said it's because it's been edited. Yeah, but a lot of other things probably wasn't edited. I'm telling you, that's it. Even if it had to keep getting edited, that's that spirit that's in there messing it up. The Holy Spirit said, "Oh no! If anybody watched this, they're not going to be comfortable watching it. Damn it! Let's go."
Thing. I used to dance in high school. And also, I want to pursue acting as well. And I also do art, like painting, do little crafts here and there. And I film videos on YouTube or online. So you'll see me making my own intros and outros and logos too. I do graphic design as well. So.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the fact that have you recorded any records at all?
I did feature on somebody's song before.
Man,
but I'm gonna be recording this year. That's my goal. At first I lost my my passion for it.
Yeah.
But then I recently got
it
back, so it's like, okay,
you never
let
had
me
it.
do this. Let's do it.
The name Legena, do you feel like that's your real name?
No.
That's the name I made for myself because I was raised as Angela.
I see.
And so it's an acronym for Angela, Legena. And you put it to mix it.
You say it backwards.
Angela.
You spell it
so
backwards.
So you feel Angela is your real name?
No. When I feel is love.
Oh, you're in Dallas now. Again, you were able to come out to Dallas to an episode on the Dallas Network with Jaguar Wright. Very courageous of you to leave Detroit. How has things been for you since telling your truth? We're going on we're in mid-February. Well, I mean, we're going on March now. How have things been for you outside of the February 5th getting called? It sounds like it's been a roller coaster. How are things for you now? How have the past few weeks been? How have you been dealing with it all?
So when I learned some things being hospitalized, more self-care, more my anxiety did calm. Even though I was wrongly diagnosed, but my anxiety did calm. He's fixed something. And I came and met beautiful people because Jaguar, Wright, and Sean or King Pain, they reached out.
Shout out
to
Sean
me.
Davey wearing King Pain.
Yep, they reached out to me and helped me. We had an interview already, so it brought good people that I need to be around in my life. And I'm learning new things. I just started eating back again after not eating it for 5 years. So I'm like,
what made you stop?
Animal lives matter too.
No, it does. It does. So you went full vegan, or you just did like you still did eggs, or like what'd you do?
So 5 years vegetarian and 2 years vegan.
Okay.
So now I'm back eating it. It started with eggs.
So wait, animal lives don't matter no more?
I think my anxiety went down, so I'm not anxious about it.
You don't hear them cries no more.
I might come back and I might feel bad again.
I'm gonna
later.
take you to a pig farm. We're gonna change the whole.
I don't eat pork.
I'm just messing. Hey, listen, I eat meat. Hey, I'm sorry, everyone who don't. I'm sorry.
Sorry, little animals. Sorry.
Sorry, little animals. So with that being said, what do you expect next for you after? Again, you're gonna go through the hypnosis process.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go through the DNA test. You got the world watching.
It's the spirit, Lisa.
Whether right or wrong, or whether fact or fiction, what's next for you in your life? What do you plan for you? Because now you're in Dallas, you're traveling. Your face card, you're on the Real Life Street Stars now. What's next for you as far as for what you want in your life? Again, whether outside of who your parents are, what do you want to do next for yourself?
I just want to do what makes me happy and live in my truth and be free and to meet beautiful people along the way and to create good memories, one that's gonna outweigh any bad ones I had, and to learn more. I like learning and receiving, and I'm just up. It's up.
Are you worried that like some guy is gonna come prey on you that you're R. Kelly Aaliyah's daughter and come put some R. Kelly Aaliyah grandbaby in you or something? I mean, you don't worry about these things? Like someone's gonna chase some clout?
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people, even before I was known, wanted to use something or get some kind of association with me for some reason. So,
the world we live in, you can't run from it.
Yeah.
Man, it's very interesting, man. I give you points for your courageousness, for your bravery.
Thank you.
To come on this platform, tell your truth again. Who am I to tell you what your truth is? Who are anyone in the comments or anyone watching at home? If y'all I mean, I'm like, somebody disprove her. I mean, somebody discredit her. And that's where I'm at. I'm like, hey, somebody come forward and show me something that we ain't seen. And therefore I'll say, okay, man, this is, but ain't no one did. That's why it got to even our ears to like, man, we need to have her on this couch and let her tell a story, because we're all about letting someone tell their side of the story. If someone wants to come and debunk that, please come sit on this couch. You're welcome. Come bring your proof and show your receipts.
Yeah.
We'll have you here.
I
First,
want to see it.
yeah, there you go. For those that do want to follow you, follow TikTok Live, on Instagram. If you don't, what's all your
platforms?
On my Instagram, Facebook.
No, we don't want to hear none of that. We don't want to hear none of that. Huh?
I said, you can stop right here because that's it. I said, you can stop right here because that's it. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just won't cut off.
Trying to promote
the spirits won't let me cut it off. This thing done messed up my internet.
Oh my
God.
Is it? It's stuck?
What happened?
No, I'm asking you. Is it?
What you says? Now we're gonna get into the Aaliyah interview. Covering the foolishness. Yeah. Hey, Miss Nikki. Now her father's African. I'm so late, but Chrissy, I'm telling you, say hi to Obsidian. I want you guys to link up, and you guys gonna do me a song. Where's Obsidian? Obsidian, where you at?
You want a jingle?
Obsidian, where are you? Chrissy popped up in here. I want you guys to link up and follow each other. My two babies. Now watch both of their mouths. Watch Obsidian and watch Chrissy. Their mouths are reckless. Their mouths are reckless.
He be cracking me up.
Huh?
I said he be cracking me up in them chats.
Chrissy, both of you guys are my honorary babies, okay? Chrissy and Obsidian, but Chrissy does music and everything. She does music. I plays her music up here. Hey, Miss T, you're a little muffled. Sometimes people are a little bit muffled. Sometimes you in a car or something. We know it's okay.
For me?
Yeah, but it's okay that you're a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay, I could.
I ain't forget you, baby. What's up, brown girl, Bella, baby? What's up, boo? That's why I want y'all to link up. Her name is the same thing on Instagram. My two honorary babies. Y'all link up. Y'all check each other out. But y'all got a lot in common, and but now I want to get to an old Aaliyah video when she was 15, right? She was 15, and as you see, her face was fat. There was always fat. Why I always got to go back to Aaliyah video? Because we want to see how she looked. Don't tell me I gotta look for that too. Oh Lord. Now what I do with that? I got you, sis. That wig gotta be jagged. Did she come in here starting trouble already? She come in here starting trouble already. Let me get to the article. Let's get to the article. Let me make sure it's still here. Somebody was nice enough and they sent me this article of Miss Legena. Now, okay, who playing music? Gotta mute boss lady for a second. All right, here we go. I really want Obsidian and Chrissy to get together. I need a song. I need a song. I need a song. Yeah, she definitely looks like Eddie Griffin. I can't stand none of you guys. I don't like none of y'all. Hey, Nana, y'all are terrible, and I don't like none of you guys. And Miss Leo said, make sure them thumbs is up. Y'all heard what she said, right? Now, let me get the glasses. Okay, I'm gonna open it up for you guys, right? If I can. And let me get the glasses for you. I just had the glasses. Okay. Now. Ooh-wee. Well, all these memories she have, we got memories of you too, girlfriend. Because what you didn't expect because you're young, you didn't expect that there was old articles with you in it. You didn't think that we had memories of you too. You thought you had memories. We got some memories too to help you with your memories. We got some for you too, girlfriend. So we're going to start with, I got to take a sip of my ginger ale. I don't know where Nick is at, but I will be drinking the ginger ale for the both of us. And y'all like, what does this mean? I'm going to tell you what it means right now. For those who haven't seen it already. And this is the black cherry ginger ale I'm drinking today. But that raspberry one, this one is good too. The raspberry one, I used to like the grape the most, but the raspberry one is good. But this grape, this black cherry is ooh la la. Okay. Now, why is this important? This is the Washington Post, right? This was December 1995. Okay? This was written in 1995. And after somebody sent it to me, you can also Google it. She didn't know that she was Googleable. So it says, Michigan still pays for shelter after welfare cutoff. So that's telling you right there. When she was young, I don't know if her family, when her family came here or not, they were homeless. Okay? On a quiet cul-de-sac in this gritty, incorporated area of Detroit sits the doorstep shelter, a former Episcopal church, I'm saying it wrong, nursing home, housed 3 to a room. 350 homeless people lived in a 3-story red brick building that still contains a chapel once used by the residents of the nursing home, right? I know the stuff gets to the end, but I need for you to read this so you get an idea of her life. 4 years ago, institutions such as doorsteps did not exist here. But in 1991, Michigan became the first state to cut off portion of its welfare population, ending general assistance to poor, childless adults. At the time, there were predictions that the cutoff would produce a revolution in Michigan's welfare state. Conservatives said able-bodied former welfare clients will be forced to go to work. Now, you know that got something to do with Clinton. Clinton wanted you to work for that check, okay? While private charities and social services agencies will fill the vacuum. Liberals, meanwhile, warned that depriving recipients of their main source of income will cause homelessness to spiral out of control. Neither vision came to pass. For former recipients entered the job market. Meanwhile, new service and shelters such as Doorstep Spring, which are ostensibly private but rely on state and federal funds. The costs to the state have shifted somewhat, but government remains the provider of the last resort. We did not find massive fallouts of homelessness, as Sherry J. Kay, co-author of a University of Michigan School of Social Work report earlier this year on the changeover. We also didn't find everybody pulling themselves up by their bootstraps. The driving force behind Michigan welfare rollback, Republican John Engler has written the changes to become conservative, spiritual leaders of welfare reform. He helped drift the GOP legislations of overhauling the federal welfare system, which was approved by both House of Congress this week. I told you President Clinton has something to do with this. President Clinton has said he would veto the legislation because it hurts poor children and provides no real reform. Engler consistently invokes his state experiences as standard to follow. But the Michigan experience suggests that the complicity that lies beneath the surface of Engler's rhetoric, Congress votes, and for that matter, Clinton's 1992 campaign pledged to end welfare as we know it. So remember, this was written in 1995, right? So they up to what's going on in 1991, and now they up to what's going on. So they're talking about what's going on in 91, and now they're also talking about what's going on in 92, right? Now, in the following year, termination of the program, homelessness in Detroit, where most of the state homelessness population is concentrated, increased substantially, although no one is sure how much. But in the year of the following, the October 1st, 1991 cutoff, the number of beds available in emergency shelters, such as Doorstep, almost tripled from 1,139 to 3,207,000. Virtually all of the new shelter beds were paid by the state government, was signed a contract with Salvation Army. Since 1991, the organization received $38.5 million in state funds that has parceled out to $10 per night to emergency shelters operators, many of whom get private donations. The state also beefed up support services such as job training targeted at the homeless. Y'all trying to say, why is this important? Why don't she just get to the good stuff? Because you have to get an idea of her childhood. You just can't get to her name. Remember, she said that she was going through some things, yada, yada, yada. So you guys have to get to some of the things that was going on in her life around that time. being that she claims she's been through a lot. Well, let's see what she's been through. You did an interview with the Post about food and low income issues. Oh, that's good. Okay. I know, Dr. Blue. Yes, darling. That's my girl right there. I wish she popped. She usually comes in. I'm waiting for her to come in today because I want to show this picture. So she come in, but I'm going to just show the picture, but it got her name and everything on it. But I wanted her to be here. So I'm like, yo, can I show this picture? But yes, we know Dr. Blue. I get around. I get around. I get around, baby. Ewan! Hey, sweetie. Hey, sis. Everybody, just put some prayer hands in the chat for my sister Ewan. Just put some prayer hands in the chat. That's all I gotta say. Put some prayer hands in the chat for my sister Ewan. Just some prayer hands. Just some prayer hands. Put some prayer hands in there. Now, we're going to skip down a little bit, okay? Now, the government can't do the job alone, said Leonard S. Krugel, Social Services Director for the Salvation Army Eastern Michigan Division. Ideally, it's not intended to do it alone, but you have to have a base, and that's what the government provides. Krugel said in the last 2 years, private donations to the Salvation Army of state tax credit, also enacted in connection with the end of general assistance. This is designed to encourage giving to the agency's shelter programs. We did not have a solution where private charities can begin to take place of the government, he said, right? Those who have followed the Michigan experience caution it has taken place in almost ideal economic conditions. In October, the unemployment rate in Michigan reached 4.4%, the lowest since 1970. What will happen when the economy busts again? The University of Michigan reported as caption, Cheryl Pujols, another resident. Cheryl Pujols, another resident's baby, as her daughter drinks a bottle at the second doorstep shelter opened by John and Jim Rutherford in Michigan. Caption, shelter residents Nana Optional hold his twin babies, Elijah, Left, and Angela. Did y'all hear that? So in 19, so we don't know. See, the thing here is this was written in 1995. So we don't know if at this point, when this was written, was she 2 or 3 years old? Because at that time, the shelter, they were in a shelter. So which means when her father came here to this country, when they didn't have anywhere to go, they stayed in a shelter. So right there, it shows you they were in the shelter as babies. And it's crazy that out of all the names they picked, how did they pick Elijah and Angela? And if you look up Nana Ashul, it's a lot of people that have that name, and it's not them, but I'm saying, who is Jim Rutherford in Michigan? Caption: Shelter resident Nana Ashul holds his twin babies alive. I don't even understand the purpose of even saying that, but we don't still know. If this was written in 95, right? But this article was talking about 92. Maybe she was 3 years old when this article came out. So in 92 is maybe when she was born. But we do know her mother, hey Brandy, no, her father name is Nana. They can say it's fake all they want is there. Is there. Her daddy name is Nana Oshawa. Hey Nana Oshawa. They can say it's fake all it wants. But like I'm not gonna show the other one because I'm gonna she would be 6 months old. No, when she was a baby when they was holding her, but that was in 92. The article was written in 95. So that's the confusion there. Was they still there in 95? Or was they talking about the article from 92? Because it says Nana Apsu holds his twin babies, Elijah, Left, and Angela. Exactly. Now, if she is 30, 31, that would sort of kind of be the age. But if this is 95, so remember, you got to put two ages there. You got to put 95 and 92. So you got to subtract 3. So she's either one of them two ages. She's between 95, born in 95, or 92. Where's the caption? Okay, I'm going to go back so you guys can see it. This is the Washington Post. The Washington Post, right? It's written by Edward Walsh, December 23rd. The article is about when President Clinton, if you guys remember, when he became president, he wanted you to work for your check. And that's where they started the making you work for your check. Hey, Bree. The other article will narrow as the age down. Hope you get okay. Let me check it now. I still ain't get it. I'm gonna put the email in there again, sweetie. Because I know what it says in that other picture. Hey, Keish Wells. Keish Wash, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, he stink. Okay, that's the email. And just put the at gmail.com. That's the email. Felinda, send it to me again. That is the email. That is the email at Gmail. Send it to me and we could check it. No, she definitely has a twin. Because they was in the shelter together. They was in the shelter together. What she didn't expect was she didn't know when she was a little girl, she didn't remember she was in the shelter because she was a baby. She didn't know that was put in an article. She didn't realize that. She didn't realize that was put in an article. So that sort of kind of messed her up. And another thing sort of kind of messed her up.
That blew the lid right off of her whole history. She might as well not even talk no more after that's the proof right there. What we don't need no DNA test. Yes, that's the DNA test right there.
I know, right?
Yeah, there go her DNA test. She don't need to go no further. Like she said, if it don't prove that she's her mom, then she gonna go to the doctors and ask the doctor why she hallucinating like that. Well, then she need to go on and make the appointment.
Well, there is another component that's there, but I might show the other component tomorrow. But I want to show this video. I don't know what the heck I did with it. No. 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 Hold on, give me a second. Maybe I dropped stuff and didn't know I dropped it. Shoot. You know what I do with it? How I get this? All right. I just want to show you. This is her at the age of 15. This is her at the age of 15. Right? Now, as we see, if she would have had a baby, at the age of 14, would you stop scratching my stuff? Oh, okay. You know that's the cat, right? Hey, Chris. The article says she. Yeah, I know that, but I'm going to show that article tomorrow because I want to either somebody can send it to me or I'm gonna have to wait until I ask her to do it. I ask her to let me use the article, you know. Hey, sunny California, welcome. Now, we're going to look at this. She was 6. No, she was turning 16. She was 15 years old here. Now, if you look at her body, does it look like somebody who had a baby at 14? And if you look at her face was fat at that age because she hasn't developed yet. She hasn't developed. And I don't know about y'all, but this was the man right here. This man right here used to make us run home at 4 o'clock to watch the videos. So we used to come straight home from school because that was the only video show that was for hip hop. Mr. Ralph McDaniels.
Studio Music Box in full effect. We're doing it backstage at the Apollo. I told you we was gonna sit down and kick it with Aaliyah. We just saw her on stage, or if you haven't seen her on stage, you're getting ready to come up. And I want to wish you happy birthday. All right. Now, you know, well, a man is not supposed to ask a lady how old she is, but you know, you're a young lady. I think I can ask.
You know, I don't tell my age. It's a secret. But
it's only a number.
I'll give you a heads up. my birthday. Monday's my birthday, and it's going to be a very sweet birthday. So, figure it out. It's going to be a very, very sweet birthday.
So, at this point, as you see, she's 15 years old. Now, if she was, what have both my co-hosts going? The heck with y'all? No, she's a Capricorn to the T. She's a Capricorn to the T, baby. To the T. That is a Cappy. She's a workaholic. Yes, baby. Now, if you see her face was fat, but when you see she gets up, she has no, you're going to see when she get up. No, she was 15. Her birthday was coming up. So that was going, she was turning 16 on her birthday. She was turning 16. Get out of my head, sugar. I was talking about that. Okay, boo. But yes, she is my son. Actually, she is January 16th. Her birthday is January 16th. I had some people that had the same day It's her birthday. It's to always let us know. Me and Leah share the same birthday. I'm like, so what? I know a lot of Cappies. You know what I'm saying? I just know too many Cappies. What year was this video she's on? This video is I'ma tell you. She's 16 then. I think it says it, but that's her first performance. That'll be her first performance and one of her first interviews. She was everything in the Queen of the Dam. Yeah. I mean, because if we're gonna show this fake wannabe child, we might as well bring up little memories with Aaliyah too. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it balanced. But at this point, she's 15 years old. You're gonna see when she stand up for a second, there is no stomach for a person. So we already know at 15 she's not knocked up because she's out, she's performing. Hey, Yum Yum. Hey, Mish. Big picture. So let's finish with this interview.
I think she gave us enough. Video music box and doing my thing. And is this your first time on stage in New York?
My first time on stage.
And you said you're getting ready to go on. You said you're nervous.
Yes, I always get nervous no matter where I perform. Just natural, I always get nervous. And then after I get out there.
Some people say that's good to get nervous. It's like, that means that you're building up yourself to really get and, do a good show. That's what people tell me.
Well, I sure hope so, because I get nervous a heck of a lot.
It's funny because when Back and Forth first came out, we were trying to get in contact and say, well, look, we
all
want
right,
Aaliyah
thank
to
you,
come out and do
sweetie.
some stuff with us. And well, she's in high school. And we were like, no, that girl's not in high school, because you didn't look, how the video looks.
Right.
And how have you been, taking this all happened very quickly.
I did. It's something you definitely have to get used to, and I think that's a given at any age. But with high school, I go to Performing Arts High School in Detroit, so they're very supportive of me, so it works out pretty good.
And there's a whole bunch of stars in there, so everybody treats you pretty much the same.
Yeah, the kids want to get into it, so basically most of my friends have been supportive and they've been there for me. There's gonna have a handful that may be jealous, but basically.
All right. And now you started off R. Kelly.
Gotcha, Ladybug.
And you got out there, and I mean, he's produced a couple of projects this year, but yours was the most successful outside of his own that he's done. and of course, there was some diversity going on, so I'm gonna cut to the chase and we're gonna get it off. I know everybody asks it. What is the situation? Because we don't know.
Okay, we'll let you know. No. But no, really, I want to let everybody know that it's not true. I'm Aaliyah, not Aaliyah Kelly. And it's just, it's not true. But I think, hey, this comes with the territory. When you're in this business, people are going to talk. So I just ignore it.
All right, you heard it right from her mouth. You didn't have to hear from nobody else, no radio stations, not me. You heard it right from her. That's it. It's Aaliyah. That's it.
Don't even have a boyfriend.
Oh, now you got everybody's interest, right? Your brothers at home.
Now, as you hear, at the age of 15, they asked the question. He wanted to clear it up. She said, no, I'm not Aaliyah Kelly. I'm just Aaliyah. So if that is 15 years old, now if you look at her performing, that's 15, which means if anything would have happened to her, it would have had to happen at the age of 14. And it would have had to happen to her at the age of 14. It's a shame that this young lady is going to be forever connected to freaking R. Kelly. This is a shame. This young lady then went on with her life. She became even bigger. She matured. She got beautiful. Everything. She went from a straight tomboy to a beautiful lady. And we just can't celebrate her. Why she always got to be connected to that man. It's horrible. But I'm gonna rewind it.
Saying, well, man, I'm not here. Video.
No, it's not true. But I think, hey, this.
All right. And now you started off. R. Kelly produced you, and you got out there. And I mean, he's produced a couple of projects this year, but yours was the most successful outside of his own that he's done. and of course, there was some controversy going on. So I'm gonna cut to the chase, and we're gonna get it off. I know everybody asks it. What is the situation? Because we don't know.
Okay, we'll let you know.
Her birthday didn't come yet, our
No.
Simeon.
But no, really, I want to let everybody know that it's not true. I'm Aaliyah, not Aaliyah Kelly. And it's just, it's not true. But I think, hey, this comes with the territory. When you're in this business, people are going to talk. So I just ignore it.
All right, you heard it.
We're going to find out something else, too.
Nobody else, no radio stations, not me. You heard it right from her. That's it. It's Aaliyah.
And we're going to find out who was hating on my girl Aaliyah. Who was it hating on my girl Aaliyah? We're going to find that out, too.
That's it.
Don't even have a boyfriend.
Oh, now you got everybody's interest, right? Brothers at home saying, well, baby, I'm right here. Video music.
I got it.
Well, now that we've broken everybody's heart and everything, and now you all are satisfied, we're going to go into a video, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about it. Because now we got all the dirt out the way. We can move on and do our Friday. Hey! Video music full effect. We're doing our thing today. We're kicking it with Aaliyah. And who are some of the people that you see and watch that you admire?
I'll put it again, Makita.
She was like my all-time favorite. Her and Barbara Streisand. Those are my two favorites.
Really? Barbara Streisand, great performer. Yeah, great performer. In coming up, I mean, I know you got a lot of hip hop involved in your music, so you got to be down. You gotta be. Oh, did I say something? Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, we beat that out, so y'all didn't hear that. But who are some of the hip hop, artists that you like?
Mary J. I loved her first album, and I know her second one just dropped. And from what I've heard, I know I'm gonna like that one too. So Mary J. definitely. Jodeci. I love them too.
Jodeci's
and let me see one girl group, SWV.
All right. And now, I said that all the controversy was over, but it was one of the things. Brandy said some things that were said. Now, did you hear what she actually?
I caught wind of some of it, but I don't pay much attention to that. I think there's room out here for all of us. So, good luck, Brandy.
Ladies are professional. Video music box doing our thing.
Now, Brandy, why you was hating on Aaliyah? Brandy, people always did say you was a hater. People always said you was a hater, Brandy. Now here we had to go back to a rare interview to find out Brandy was hating on my girl Aaliyah. And people did say that. She was hating. And look how Aaliyah handled it. It's enough room for all of us, so good luck. She ain't had no time to sit up there arguing and getting in no beef. And back then, they both young at that time. But people projected more to Aaliyah than to Brandy. They projected more. It was just something about Aaliyah. Maybe it was her name. Maybe it was her name or something. But Brandy was hating. She was hating. Hey, DJ. Now y'all know we went back in time to find out that Brandy was hating. Yeah, she was sort of kind of magical. I think she was meant to be here, for a certain time. She was meant to be here, yeah. When you see her stand up, you're going to see no stomach, no nothing. And remember, she's 15. She doesn't turn 16 till a couple of weeks later. So she's still 15 here. She's only 15. All right, baby. Okay, Heather, thank you. Yeah, she was a mean person. That's why he said, yeah, we heard. And then she didn't even feed into it. She just said it's enough room for everybody and good luck. Nobody got time to be arguing with you. That damn Brandy.
She actually
I
right. And now, you know what? I said that all the controversy was over, but it was one other thing. Brandy said some things that were said. Now, what did you hear what she actually?
I caught wind of some of it, but I don't pay much attention to that. I think there's room out here for all of us. So, good luck, Brandy.
Ladies are professional. Video Music Box doing our thing. And now, what's next? I mean, you sold like 2 million albums?
Yeah, something like that. It's platinum. I think it's on its way to double, so it's getting there.
And you don't have to worry about your first car or anything anymore.
One second. Excuse me, a break.
She has no stomach.
What's happening? Uh-oh.
Look, no stomach.
And
Nobody.
I just want to hook you up.
Am I official now?
The hockey shirt.
Aaliyah. Oh, thank you.
I like that shirt.
Aaliyah, 95. Young Nation, in effect. Video Music Box. I'm sorry, Maurice, but we're gonna have we doing our thing. We were talking about, you don't have to worry about your first car anymore, and homes and things like that. Kind of like helps you out a little bit. College.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Don't go to college.
Oh yeah, I want to go to college. My mom wants me to go to Spelman. So.
All right. And do you travel with your family? Is here today?
Yeah.
Do you travel with them?
My brother came down. Yeah, I always have either my mom or my dad with me. And my father's my manager, so he's always with me. And Detroit's not far from New York, so my mother and my brother came down and watched the show.
Very good. Is that in all of this stardom and craziness? Those are the type of things that keep you kind of focused?
I would definitely say so.
Yeah.
Having my family around keeps me level-headed, and I feel I'm a down-to-earth person. I like people, and I've been around business a lot because my uncle has been in it for over 20 years. So I've always been around it. So, it's kind of easy for me to adjust to it. So.
Mm-hmm. I imagine, how do you go to school now? Like, do you have a tutor? I know some people, sometimes when you're on the road, how does that work? Because folks don't know how that works. So, you go out on the road, what happens,
Well, when I go for short periods of time, I just take the work and I'll do it, myself, and then just hand it back in when I get there. And then if I go for very long periods of time, like if I go out the country or something, I'll take a tutor with me. That works in conjunction with the school so that I'll still be doing the same work everyone else.
And I guess the school performing art, they understand that kind of person, that kind of business. So
very, very
it's not like a teacher now. Regular school, you're like, what? You're going on the road, you can't do that.
Forget you, child. No, they've been there for me. Just
all right. We get with Aaliyah, and we got family in here. We were talking about family before. I want to welcome y'all Video Music Box, because this is something that we don't get an opportunity to do, to see the folks that keep this whole thing together. And we talked about that a little earlier, how do you stay focused? And she said it's yours. We want to wish you a happy birthday. We got mom and dad in here. And now how do y'all feel about it? Second from the other side, get a talk about it. How do y'all feel seeing what she's been doing and going out there? And she's had a whole bunch of things going on in the recording and the press and all kinds of things. But how do you feel about what's happening with with her career?
Well, of course, we're very proud of her. She's been doing this since she's 6 years old. And we just kind of knew she was more or less destined for this line of business. Education is important too. She's an A student, by the way, and we're very proud of that.
Hey.
But we think she's just a beautiful young lady who's intelligent, talented. It's going to go all the way.
This kind of support we're talking about, Video Music Box doing our thing. I pulled them in here. They really weren't ready for this. So,
No.
So blame it on me. We're doing
Now, a lot of people say, oh, why the ring on her finger? I don't know. But a lot of people say, oh, I feel for, music, TV, etc. Part of the game is all about age, like having playing the part of an older, young. Yeah, okay. A village got you. She was such a beautiful girl. Yeah. You gotta remember, she left here 22. 22. But we gotta remember, if the parents sold her out as they say, remember, they already talked about her being married, right? So obviously the parents, if your parents sold you out and did you so bad, look how she glowed when she looked at her mother. Does that look like a mother who sold her child out? We're not saying, we don't know what happened. But if you already asked her, was they married? Right? And she said no. She is still 15. She's turning 16. Look how she looks at her mother and her father. Does that look like somebody? Oh, that was her a grandmother's ring. Hey, King B, thank you. Miss Wright, that was her grandmother's ring. Welcome. Don't forget, guys. Let me check these likes out because you know I want to see what you guys are doing. Can we get some? Can we get like 5 likes? Can we get 5 more likes up in here? We only need 5 likes. And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe like right now. Hit that subscribe. But it's 5 people in these bushes that did not hit the like button. Oh, we need 3 more people. We just need 3 people. 2 more nice people. Just 2 nice people to hit the like. I will click. Come on, nice people. Be 1 more. We just need who gonna be that lucky person? That lucky person. You know what? Thank you so much. That lucky person. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Thank you and thank you. Now, back to this dilemma. Look how the mother smiles. Look how she looks at the mother. And this is immediately after it was supposed to be that she was married. So if she sold her child into all of this, she looks at her mother with admiration. Y'all know the word. Like she really admires her. She doesn't look like, and then she had her father. Now, this could have took place when the uncle was in charge of her. And after the uncle sold her out to R. Kelly, that's when her parents stepped in. I don't think the parents sold her out. I think the uncle sold her out. They are aware, no, saying and not saying. You got to remember, people think that the parents just went away and the parents did nothing after Aaliyah passed. But in all reality, they did a lot. They sued. They really got into what happened to their daughter. And they sued everybody possible. But a lot of things they don't have to. No, but what else? I mean, they gained from her, didn't gain from her, but they got answers. The point is, they got answers, and they don't have to. They don't have to. Well, back then, they didn't have to do press release. They didn't have to tell everybody. No, sometimes things is just their business. You can't. People are not a liar because they didn't tell you. They don't have to tell the public. No, the industry, the industry did it wrong, but her legacy is well kept. I couldn't believe that he made it because I seen that fake birth certificate. Now people like, oh, her parents are gone. They didn't say nothing. No, her parents stayed on. They even got to who was the true owner of the airplane. They wasn't. I'm gonna show you guys that video. Hopefully I didn't erase it because I seen it a while ago, but I'm gonna find you. Her parents stayed on top of everything. And it's a shame that when she got on that plane, see, I think they tried to, but at that point, Aaliyah got blackballed. Aaliyah got blackballed. Nobody wanted to work with her. And that's when she found out about Timberland and Missy. So at that point, a lot of things were going on. And at that time, R. Kelly had a lot of power, and she already said it didn't happen. So again, we don't know what happened. Hey, Monica, we don't know what happened. Yeah, they sued for that too. Exactly, Coffee. They sued for that too. That's what I'm saying. People don't know what her parents did behind the scenes. But people like to talk so much because they don't know people's business. They figure like this. Even with this situation, they know it ain't no baby. Why I got to come out and say it ain't no baby? I know it ain't no baby. Hey, Renita, welcome. You know what I'm saying? They know it is not no baby. Well, I'm not going to keep 30 years later keep saying there is no baby. There is no baby. Come on, people got to go on with their lives. They did all they could do. They handled their business and they had to separate themselves from the world. For my coffee? Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Would you move, cat? But let's finish this out because I want to show you guys a picture. Not of Aaliyah.
Out there kicking Aaliyah, but Video Music Box, we're a family show. We kick it. We like to see it from the real side. And, people hear all kinds of things about different people. This is how it is with mom and dad. It can't get no more basic than that. That's the way it should be. A lot of love in the house with us today. We talked about the videos. You said you liked AJ number the best, right? Yeah. All right. Now, at your best. Mm-hmm. That one y'all had all your girls in there with the glasses. Was that at your best?
Yeah.
All right. Now, when putting together these videos, do you think about concepts and things like that, or do you get, involved with that end?
Yeah, definitely get involved. You have to sit down and listen to the song and just really think what would bring it up, what make people really want to get into it. So me and my brother, agent of the number, we sat down and said, we want to think of something that's going to get the kids into it. So we got the strip scene. We were walking down the strip. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of kids in Detroit go to the strip. So kids like that.
And with everything that's going on, I know you must be thinking about doing some TV and film stuff. And
oh yeah, definitely. I want to get into that. Take some drama classes at my school, and I really like it. I've been like school plays when I was younger, so I really want to get that.
Now somebody slipped in here while we was talking, and this is a brother. Why don't you introduce yourself, man? Let him know you.
Hi, I'm Rashad. I'm Aaliyah's brother.
Yes, he's in all 3 videos. So, you should recognize him.
Creeping around in the videos. Video Music Box doing our thing. It's been a pleasure to meet you, and it's been a long time. We wanted to get with you, and, you hear so many different things about a person, and you're nothing like anything that we hear, because we don't have any idea. All we do is listen to the daily news, and we hear what's coming off the radio, and everybody's trying to say this and say that. But this is the real deal. This is the heart of the community right here, Video Music Box, and we got it straight from Aaliyah today. Family right here, as you can see, no different than probably your family at home. Everybody's just trying to move and maintain and strive and do their thing and show love for each other. Video Music Box, definitely the place to be. Anybody you want to say what's up to in New York while we're here? Or you got tons of people out there.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody that's supporting me. I love you very much. Sometimes you go through things in life, And I want to thank everyone for all the support. I really appreciate it. And I'm from Brooklyn, so I want to say peace to Brooklyn.
You better said that.
In New York, I love
You better say peace to Brooklyn, Daggett.
Video Music Box is the place to be. We're gonna go into
You better say peace to Brooklyn, damn it. Because you is from Brooklyn. We live so close by. I should just bring you a case one day. Just pay. Oh, I got the today I have the blackberry ginger ale. Yeah, mom DNA is really strong. Hey Jason. You could okay. Brooklyn in the house, without a doubt. That's what other rappers be rapping about. Yes. I'm like, I know you're not gonna be in New York, and do not say Brooklyn. You better. See, the thing is, Aaliyah really couldn't speak on the R. Kelly situation anyway. Wasn't it a DNA sign in return for the royalties for that? I don't know. But the DNA doesn't, I don't think a DNA is bonded with the minor. If it's a minor, I don't know if it's bonded with the minor. Just like certain contracts, you cannot sign them if you are a minor. So if she's 14, 15, you can't have a 14 and 15-year-old sign. Yes, they can't sign. That's not binded. I don't think so. You can't, just like she's a minor. So that NDA don't count. It doesn't count. I think that at that point, she's trying to save her career too. She had aspirations too. And then, she effed up. She really effed up with him. So now she's trying to put this behind her and move on, which she did. She was able to put that behind her and then come back even better. She know that man groomed her. But sometimes even Dame Dash says that the things that happened to her, she couldn't even repeat. She used to have nightmares at night. Dame Dash said that himself. No, she wasn't with him in the video, sis. Dame Dash said that himself, that she couldn't even, from the things that was, so you gotta imagine if she's 15 turning 16, and this happened between 14 turning 15, certain things they can't, and then you still have to go on, you still got to do music, and then you traumatized at the same time. See, people don't know how it feels to be traumatized and then in the spotlight at the same time. See, when you're in the regular world and you traumatized, you can go under a rock and not be seen. But if you're in the business and you traumatized, that's something totally different. That's something totally different. I'm feeling like all of these women. Well, Jason, you can feel what you want to feel. And nothing wrong with having a feeling. But when you give me some facts, then I will hear you. Okay? You're speaking on a feeling. Show me some facts. I believe she was late in the panic. Yeah. No, she wasn't with him in that video. Not that particular one. That was her mother and her father and her brother. And what make it even worse is that she can't even rest in peace. Look at this bull crap that's going on. If let's just say, if that was your real mother, this is how you honor your mother's memory. You sitting on these couches. Well, I'm her child. I'm her child. This the way to do it? You think that her family? Do you honestly think if this was true, her family would not know who you are? You think they don't know where they placed you? You think they just placed you anywhere? You think they don't know what you look like? You think they don't have your I hope so. This will be over in about a week. I have a question. What are you out to gain? Who are you talking to, me? You talking to me, Catrice? What am I out to gain? Why do you? I think that's like the. I mean, it's a question, but oh, her. What is she out to gain? I don't know, sis. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's clout, like K Bless said. The bad thing is if it's Angela. Oh, it's well, she was basically saying it is day 3, but she was basically saying things are going to start to happen to her if she's not returned at day 3. She never said at day 3 this is going to happen. So when spooky things start to happen, you gotta let it work. You gotta let it work. You gotta let it work. Why would they have to find out where their child is at? If somebody's child passed away and they have a next of kin, do you think they're not going to know where their next of kin is at? Think about it. The family fought. They fought. They found out what happened. They done put charges on the airplane. The airplane owner, the owner who owns that, the owner who owns. See, people got to do a little bit more research. People got to do a little bit more research. Her parents did what they had to do. As much as they can do, all that they can do, they did it. And just because they didn't speak upon some things, because it's their daughter's memory. And if their daughter said, promise me, mommy, thank you, Chris. If her daughter said, mommy, promise me, this even before she passed, because she couldn't say this, promise me you would never say this, you would never say that. Maybe that's why her parents haven't spoken out. They made promises to their daughter, not to us. They didn't make promises to us. They made promises to their child. And their child said, Ma, this is a secret. Keep this as a secret because I need for my life to go on. So why would now her parents, go against Aaliyah's wishes? And that would make me keep my mouth shut even more that she's not here anymore. But while she was here, as we see, it was asked not to be talked about. So why would they talk about it now? Y'all people act like, not you guys, but the haters act like they don't have children. They act like they don't have a bond with their children. They act like some things that their kids told them is not going to stay with them forever. That's what parents do. They sued, Chris. They sued the heck out of everybody. They sued everybody down the line. That is public knowledge. They did sue them and they won. That's public knowledge. Exactly, Tracy. At this point, I'm not gonna go back. I know for a fact, like, people don't know their kids. Like, people don't know if their kids had a baby or not. People don't know if somebody put their kid up for adoption or not. They don't know where the adoption agency is at. Or they don't know if they left it with a great aunt or great uncle. They know these things. They did not put you with no damn I was gonna say Kiwis. That's TK name. I didn't mean to say Kiwis. They put you with the whatever her last name is. Shoot. Thank you so much. We almost finished. Hey, BB. And we're gonna be right here to bust her down. Yes, Serenity. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had a village. And people like, why her brother don't say nothing? Why he need to say something for? Only thing I don't understand about the Leah and Kelly situation is ain't nobody find it weird that a teenager girl wore matching outfits and multiple interviews on a platform with the. At that point in time, T baby, why you left me? Why you left me, baby? Why you left me? She be dipping. That's baby Hollywood. T baby is baby Hollywood for real. Baby Hollywood. She be in the streets, boy. Yeah, boss lady's the original Hollywood. You is baby Hollywood. Um, I would, yeah, she probably is. That's odd too. You got to remember too. She was the uncle was the manager, right? And the uncle was also R. Kelly's manager. So they probably thought the uncle was taking care of her. But the uncle is the one who gave Aaliyah to R. Kelly. So maybe that's why they had the matching clothes on and stuff like that. They had the matching clothes and stuff like that. I want that other picture, but Dr. Blue is doing something. Yeah. The uncle did that. Remember, he's been in the business for a while. And he was also R. Kelly's manager. So, after her parents found out what happened, the father took over. The father took over. But we speak upon that so much that we forget that she moved on with her life. She got past that. And, like I said, Dame Dash even said, it caused her a lot of pain, but we don't give her enough credit. It was Alicia is the one who, took a chance with Timberland, who took a chance with Missy. Look at all the people. Come on, we got Genuine. I mean, she paved the way for verses. We watching verses now. Aaliyah paved the way for all of that. No, she went to the school, right? The junior high school, right on Gates Avenue. Gates and I believe Gates and Stuyvesant. I forgot the name of it. But it used to be a school. It used to be two schools together, James. It was 324, and then it was the other school. She went right there. It wasn't like she was a baby and left Brooklyn. She was in Brooklyn, went to school in Brooklyn and everything. Okay? That's a good point, Molly. It sure went over my head back then. Myself, I was only a year old and Lee and a big fan. I didn't understand back then. I mean, yeah, he was a huge part of her career in the beginning, but me as a person, I would have thought that was weird. No, it's weird. It is weird. That's what I'm trying to say for Linda. Yeah, but he had her as that. We can't deny that's what happened. We cannot deny that's what happened. But we also cannot deny she got past that. And if she did not get, if R. Kelly broke her and she didn't get past that, we wouldn't be no he. You understand what I'm saying? Look all the people that came from up out of Aaliyah. You wouldn't have, Timberland, he was in the business for a while. Timberland came under Devontae. Missy Elliott came under Devontae. The guy who a lot of people came from up under Devontae. Now they didn't get nowhere. None of them got nowhere. Static came up from under Devontae. All these people come from Devontae. Devontae is the guy from Jodeci. Javante Swing. He had them all in the basement. And they didn't get anywhere. Aaliyah took a chance on them. Aaliyah is the one that got their names out there. Genuine. All of them owe Aaliyah everything. So we always concentrating on what
Tank. Brought Tank in.
Yeah, Tank. She didn't bring Tank in, but Genuine, it still goes through Aaliyah because Genuine bought in Tank, which in return comes through Aaliyah. So you're right. So we don't speak upon a lot of stuff that's like it wouldn't be no verses. It wouldn't be a lot of stuff. And people don't want to give her, they'd rather keep her stuck on R. Kelly. But a lot of things that's happening today will not be going on. It wasn't for Aaliyah bringing in some new producers. And if you think about it, when they was doing their own song, she supported them. She was in all their videos.
Yeah, she took a big chance.
Mm-hmm. But they want to diminish that. They want to diminish that and keep us. Well, she got the nah. Talk about
That's sad.
yeah. Talk about how everything changed up when even though Timberland was in love with her too.
His wife looks just like her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We know R. Kelly will always come up, but that's just one part of it. How about how all these people that we got to see every day on yachts and living lovely, where that comes from that comes from Aaliyah. They got these millions of dollars and all these things. We need to bring that up too.
Mm-hmm.
There will be no Beyonce. You know what? People always say that, but you know what? People got to remember Beyonce's only as good as her choreographers. It ain't like she come up with the steps. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like she come up with the moves. So it could be another one. Everybody keeps saying there'll never be. And then next thing you know, you find out, yes, it is. Yes, it could be. It's whoever they choose to put in the spotlight. But she is only as good as her choreographer. If her choreographers don't give her them moves, she ain't making them up herself.
You crazy, Sugar.
That's what I'm saying. You're more than welcome. Don't forget, come back, guys. Hey, loving on me. Welcome. So don't get too hooked on it. Oh, they're very talented. No, their choreographers
Stop.
talented.
Sorry.
Their choreographer is talented. Yeah, she was even in Biggie Smalls' video.
Oh, remember Legena said her mom don't know Biggie Smalls, so yeah. Mm-hmm.
Her mama don't know no daggone Biggie Smalls.
Mm-hmm.
Now, somebody sent me this. Y'all gotta start sending me information. Now, look at this. This is a picture of Miss I don't even know why they have Legena go. Her name is Angela something. That's her and her twin brother and her mother. That's after they got out the shelter. That was them out to see. She forgot pictures and she forgot, but that shelter one threw her for a loop because they said them as babies, right? But that's her and her twin brother, and that's her mama. Now, what it say? Now, this picture year says 98. That's not. That's this picture was in 98. I mean, her and her uncle. They happen to be born in the same womb. I don't know how that's possible, but that's the uncle. They were just born together. Her uncle just was born together. I don't know. They was just born. I never heard of that before, but hey, they born together. Now, this is she wrote her mother, happy Mother's Day, mommy. Your day, right? This was the 22nd, May 22nd. I guess her mother name is Zama Frankla. I think she done changed that. These people got some crazy names. Right? And then the second one, that's the De Jesus. I don't know who the De Jesus is. I guess they changed their name again. But that would be her sister. Hey, mommy. And then Legena, maybe because she named you Angela. Hey, mommy, but you didn't answer my calls, woman. So, you know, she know who her
Are they on
family
the
is.
run?
Who?
All these different name changes and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. De Jesus and Frankla, not even Franklin, Frankla.
Nana, Owasu, and man,
Oh my, exactly. I'm like, what the hell? These people got 50 million names. She knows her age very well. She couldn't. What happened is she got to tell you she don't know her name because she doesn't know when this baby. She doesn't know if Aaliyah quote unquote supposed to have this baby at the age of 14, 15, or 16. So she now, of course, she cannot say her age. She got to say around the age. So that would be 29 and 30. But it don't matter if the age match up because you ain't the kid. You are not the kid, not the father. He is not the father.
I mean, but we already then basically predicted what's going to happen. Those results are going to come back what they are, what we already know, and she's going to try and debunk that. And they're just
They're
going to
not
try and
taking
make
that.
this shit live on and live on.
They are
And
not
after
going
that,
to.
I'm done.
They're not going to take it, sis. And if they do, remember, it comes to you in an email, right? You can manipulate that the way you want to.
Well,
You can't
that'll cause an
manipulate,
uproar then too, because
right? You
people will get to
can't,
writing letters.
you can't manipulate. It ain't like it come in the mail. It send it to you in an email. So you can have that email. You can make up your own email and have it come to you. It may not look the authentic, but if people don't know what the authentic one looks like, they're gonna fall for it. So that's what you got to be on alert for. Because when you send it to them, and then it's a code, and then they'll send you how you would see it anyway. Can you look like one of them? I don't know what you mean by that. R. Kelly is not the pappy. She looks like her daddy. Pick a name: Aluhu, Franklin, De Jesus. They're either going to get a fake test or try to say somebody at the DNA place out. See, that's where they can't lie at, because see, you don't have to put your name on it. So you can't. Anybody could send it in. They don't know it's you. It comes in a freaking box. It comes in the box. So you can put any name you want, and you're going to give them your saliva, and then you close up the thing and you put the seal on it, and then it tells you who you are related to. So there's no way for them to know that's her. What's she going to put on it for them to know it's her? Legena Go? The system don't know no damn Legena Go. Especially if they did adopt you and your name is Angela, they looking for Angela. They ain't looking for a Legena.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
If her name is, if
It
they
would have
let,
to go under her surname.
exactly. So what you gonna put Legena on there? And
She's
then
gonna put I don't know who I am.
I mean, she could put the fake name there, but far as them saying that they tampering with it, no, because you're not in the system as Legena Go. You're in the system as Angela Aluhu or whatever, or De Jesus or whatever. And on top of that, you could put a fake name, but oh God, we always telling them what to do. We gotta stop telling them how to get their lies straight. I can't remember what year. You're not connected, boss lady. I can't remember what year R. Kelly was in Ethiopia, and he had them young ladies on the stage, and he was singing to them. Hey, Rain, we
I think
doing
that was
fine,
like
boo.
in 92, 93, when he was with that group, the next gen. What was R. Kelly and the? It wasn't the 12 play album. It was the first one. He came out with a group. Remember, it was him featuring a group. Then he came
Yeah,
out.
I'm trying to think. That's a shame. I can't think of the group now.
I think
But
it's the Next
but the
Generations.
vibes.
You got that vibe.
I know, right? When that's when he was on his Aaron Hall stage. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
hey AC,
New
salute
Jack
to you
Swing.
too. And he was on that trying to be like Aaron Hall. Yeah, he was in the crew. Honey, give me that honey love.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that honey love.
He's most definitely been consistent with his hits. Must
Mhm.
say.
I mean, he is. I mean, he is. He is. I mean, this man is a genius, and there's nobody that's messing with him ever. But he's a sick ass man. He's sick. Oh, public announcement.
Right.
The group was public announcement.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that.
Yeah, a public announcement. Yeah, so I mean, far as that's why you're not connected, boss lady. That's why when people was like, no, public announcement. That's why when people was like, um, who gonna no, nobody ain't nobody messing with him. He is the king of R&B, but he got to do that behind bars. That man could the man could make a song out of anything. He could look at something and make a song out of it. But see, when you're born with gifts like that,
You gotta be a
and
fool to
once,
dispute that.
yeah, and then, but when you add fame to that and people doing whatever you want, and then or your demons that's already in you, it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you was an addict and you only could use to buy a couple of cracks. Now imagine getting rich, you could buy a lot of crack now. He has written over 600. That's why I said, he can't read, he can write. The hell that man can't read and write. I never believed that, and I would never believe it. He was in school for some time. He may have been dyslexic or whatever, but the man could read and write.
One moment.
What do you mean he got the nerve to be a Capricorn? He got the nerve to have the same birthday as my daughter and Elvis Presley. and Elvis Presley. And what's that man name who passed away? Oh, David Bowie. What are the chances? Three of the greatest artists supposed to be born on the same day. Elvis Presley, R. Kelly, and David Bowie born on the same day. And then my daughter, same day. Yeah, the man wrote the songs. And then even if you catch some of his videos when he was when he was making the music, you would see, I think he had like an African group. And he turned their song into a hit. I mean, the man was just good all around. It's like he had stuff in his head, put this together. I know, right? What are those chances? I'm sitting in? I know. Isn't that something? The greatest people that are sick. They're sick. They're sick. Oh, you want him to do a verses from jail? A lot of people said that, Cocaine. You would not be the first one who said that. Because, and people like Chris Brown. No, Chris Brown is not. Chris Brown cannot. Because it was a show. It was Chris Brown on that show. It was Trey Songz on that show. And then R. Kelly walked out on the stage. And there was a difference. Because while they was, R. Kelly showed them how to command the audience, how to hold that microphone, how to get the thing in it, and he was singing. See, the thing is with the artist now, why I wouldn't go to a show, because I'm not paying to be a background singer, damn it. The audience be singing more of the song than the damn artist. I don't think so. I can understand sometimes you put the mic out and let the audience sing, but the audience seem to be singing more and more of the song than the artist. Damn that. Could her mom have been one of those girls he was singing, Who Wants to Go With Me, and mom made it to the backstage? I don't know. I don't know. See, I don't like to put stuff on people, and I don't like to do too much, assume too much. I like evidence, because we wouldn't like for things to be put on us and there is no evidence, or hearsay, or what somebody thinks. We need evidence. So people like, well, then the song with age ain't nothing but a number, and that's, you know what? That could have been very well true. Could have been true. Well, we wasn't there. We don't know. But all we do know is that that young lady does have a legacy, because without her legacy, we wouldn't have, like I said, Timlin would not be the man he is. Missy would not be the girl. Cause remember, before, even when remember the guys from Jodeci found Missy when she was with that girl group, and they didn't get nowhere. She took a chance. Genuine, he's still singing today. He took a chance. I mean, she took a chance with them and started a whole crew there. And for her to be the youngest one, she was the youngest one. And then as she went into movies and stuff, and then they started producing more, they all grew apart. People forget they wasn't speaking when Aaliyah passed. They wasn't speaking. That's why all of them got so much regret now. And I mean, Missy is about the only one who keeps her memory alive, but a lot of them should. And then how she was, I don't think how she was treated in the industry for her short life. I don't think that they treated her right. I think they should have treated her better. And then now 2023, it's like they still won't let the girl rest in peace. And I'm like that's sad. Like, people want us to worry about her. Now, if she was telling the truth, I'd be like, yeah, but we all sit here to see this freaking lie. How about you? And y'all thinking that Jag is thinking this shit is cute. I mean, damn. How low can you go? Capricorns can have two extreme. Who you telling, Lola? How you doing, baby? Some playing the forbidden. They have a dark side. Yes, Alan Poe was a Capricorn. The Greek god was a. I could tell you, girl, that's all I had. Nothing but Capricorn. I could tell you something about some Capricorns. But there is two. You got the really go-getters, and you got the no-getters. Every Capricorn is not a go-getter. Some of them are the no-getters. He is a musical prodigy. He can imitate instruments and has perfect execution. See, the reason why the difference between R. Kelly and the rest of them is not the fact that he was a musical genius. He studied musical geniuses. Like he was in tune with like Sam Cooke and all this. So he even did certain songs because he got the inspiration. Like these kids these days don't go back in time and get no inspiration. You and Marilyn Manson. Oh Lord. Can there be a cease and desist? I hope they're working on that now. I really hope they're working on that. And see, they're gonna pay VIX, they're gonna pull the Spectrum card on that. But again, but they could still cease and desist. I mean, you probably won't get in trouble.
But
I don't know.
what about Jaguar's channel?
I
Can't
was
they
getting
go?
ready to say that. You're right. I was getting ready to say that. They made now she gone. Mine's be trying to lock horns, but baby, mm-mm. But I know a lot of special people are caps. A lot of special people are caps. There's a lot of special people, a lot of good people are caps. Yes, he was 10 going on 11 when she. Okay, Lola Berry, can you give me the cherry boom a cancer? I can say something about you cancers, but baby, you ain't gonna like none of it. You ain't gonna like none of it. Tell you about yourself, and you're a man too, James. Oh, it's even worse. And guess what? That's Cancer and Capricorn. I, People call them polar opposite. I call them partner signs. That's your partner sign. You said, let's just say, I'm glad he the last one. Oh, I'm glad mine was the first one, so she can get out of my face even quicker. Even quicker. Bye. I'm glad she grown. Poof. So I'm going to get into the other thing tomorrow because I'm going to hit up because I know when I watched the show that she was like, she brought that information out with that picture and stuff, which I want to go over. I want to go over it, but I know she was like, so I just want to show it. And then we're going to get into that. So let's see. I think we should be about to finish. So I guess we just about finished for tonight. Let me just put her picture. I don't support. Hey, sunny California. I don't support R. Kelly. Woman my age still loving him. That's a rap. I can't be cool with folks singing along with him. Meanwhile, he's singing to your. Nope. Yeah, that's very, very. That's. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. That's very. Yeah, that's very, very disgusting. We're gonna just leave this big here. We're gonna leave her and her brother big here, and her mama, and they in the house. I guess that's the house. Out of all that money, shucks, all the money that they had, That's all that that's all they gave them. All the money coming from this rich family. They had to stay in the shelter. Oh, that girl. But thanks for having me. Thank you for coming, sweetie. I thought that girl would be just as rich as her grandma, grandpa, uncle was all up to. And until this day, her daughter would have been able to buy expensive wigs too. They done just they went and got that $9.99 wig, right? That $5.99 wig. And then they didn't even get her no dollar earrings, no nothing. No earrings. They just found anything to put on her, and she's not skinny no more. She's thick. Now I would like to live in Texas or some. I don't, and we're supposed to feel sorry for her. See, this makes it bad for other people on the spectrum. This makes it really bad for them. Teddy, Dane Craig. But ain't nothing else going on in the street, right, T baby?
Right, I'm here. I had to go out to my car, and I didn't want the airplanes and stuff to be messing up the show.
Yeah, I go by anything else going out in the street.
Well, the pastor's supposed to be getting into a big old knockdown drag out when he get to New Orleans.
What pastor?
Pastor P.
Who said that?
Oh, it's a big old thing on Bigo going on. Him and this nigga named Big Murder or somebody.
Oh,
they got a big. It's a big old beef going on. We have to go back and recap that. But then tomorrow, or when we go back to Sugar Babes, can we do a little bit of what is his name? What the man his son just passed. I want to recap when he
You
said,
talking about the comedian?
"Yeah, Smiley."
Yeah.
I want to do a recap of his clapback to.
Did they ever give a determination on his cause of death yet, or no?
No, and he hasn't even mentioned whether he was sick or anything.
Well, first they tried to say it was the drugs, and they said that was inconclusive. But that would be on Tony T.
Right.
That would be on Tony T. The Sugar Babes is more of the educational one. Michelle Obama, Viola Davis, more of a chestnut. Girl, I could go on with a lot more. We could take out little scraps. We don't count. Peter Guns don't count. Betty White, yes. Denzel Washington, yes. Tank, yes.
Wait, who's moving around? Mute your
Tank,
mic.
yes. Tank, yes. Tyrese, yes. You too, yes. Someone
Taylor baby, mute your mic.
I'm sorry.
Someone should have asked her why would her grandmother let her live in poverty. That's why I put it. Oh. Yeah, I had to take some of them out. When people don't do right, we cut them out. They got to know we are not included. Dag it. You not included. But man, every day with the them little cappies, they got the whole season lit up. And then it dips a little bit. Yeah, David Bowie passed him. And he's another one. He's January 8th. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't qualify them both. Can't qualify them both. But we gotta take little Scrappy. off the list. Peter Guns is definitely off the list, but he's a shadow side one anyway. I'm about ready to take my daughter up to this, but she's a Capricorn to the T. I'd be like, damn, some people is not to the T. Some people is their sign, but some people is their sign to the T. My daughter's a Capricorn to the T. I'd be like, gosh. But David Bowie, but it's a lot of great artists. They're very, very. I was like Peter Guns. Ray J. Ray J don't count neither. But he got he count because he does Capricorn things like with that money and business and stuff like that. He count like that, but I ain't counting him neither. I ain't counting him. He make y'all look bad. He make y'all look really bad. But I'm going to see if I can get that picture. T-Baby know what I'm talking about. And we're going to get into that tomorrow.
What did Dr. Blue say when you asked her?
Huh, sis?
What did Dr. Blue say when you asked her about the...
Oh, Dr. Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going, but yeah, I'm gonna see if I hit it when she probably go live or whatever. I ask her, can I use the picture? Or I hit up on her community tab and ask her. Because I know that was exclusive. See, it was not exclusive, but that was exclusive. So, and then we can talk about that tomorrow. And what else is going on tomorrow? On dollar Scamadelphia TV, it's $9.99 a month on Roku.
So if you want to get robbed of $9.99 a month, you got $9.99 to throw away, and just say forget it. So Jack can pull her stunts.
And don't
Keep
forget the
supporting.
donations. Because she gotta eat. They gotta feed her. And they say she eat a lot. They gotta go out. They gotta spend up y'all money. People love to see their money go to waste. They love to see their money go to waste. God bless them. God bless them. But we are out of here. And we did good today, guys. We did good.
Okay, so the bonus is tomorrow.
Yeah, if she let us get it.
Hopefully
that be tomorrow.
Mm-mm.
And what I gotta leave y'all with, right?
Yeah.
Mwah. Mwah. Thank all you guys for being here. Obsidian.
That's when he was cute.
That's why I kept this one. They're like, why you got him? I said, that's when he was my baby. But just shut up. Thank you, Nana. Jack stated she received 6,000 in donations. I see you guys tomorrow.
All right, dear. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you, my co-host.
Be safe, everyone. Have a good night.
And don't forget, get y'all Hollywood and baby Hollywood. Y'all get in them streaks and go to work, okay?
I'm on it.
All right.
All right. Peace, guys.